ad-libs.
Public.
I got the ad-libs.
Out of nowhere, you could just be like Don DeMarco.
Ooh, we should have got those.
I think we live right now,
We
but I don't
live,
see
baby.
it though. So let's
15
make sure.
minutes of fame, just in case this is a special episode.
Just in case.
Countdown with Uncle
fucking
Rob. We're
case.
getting into the New Year wave. This is the countdown to the countdown to the countdown. We're live.
Let me check the audio. Yeah, we audio good.
Oh, we
She
good.
Levels
good.
is good.
Hello.
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 Everybody that's tuned in right now, thank you for rocking out with 15 minutes of fame for as long as you guys
I can
have.
hear too. So we good. We good.
All right, guys. So this is the year 2018. We're down to the last
24
couple-
hours.
Yeah, I mean, this is it.
Is it 24 hours?
Yeah, tomorrow at midnight is when the ball drops.
This time is going so fast that I just feel like it's like where are we? What day is it? This is crazy. But we're here already. So let's
This is the
try
Uncle
to-
Ross show today. When have you guys seen Uncle Ross
Your-
sitting on the other
Your
side of this
mic's
camera?
not doing as good as I needed to do.
Who, V's?
Yeah. Say something, V.
So share this one.
Jill Scott.
And this might be, I think you got I thought it was the pizza. Calling you. Oh, it is. Your phone.
Oh. That's the pizza.
Oh, it's pizza time.
Hey, listen. When you go out, just go to the corner. He gonna be in front of my store.
Put a jacket on. This is all. All right, cool.
Toast to the good life. Can we see the comments? Who's tuned in? Oh yes, I said, "Hey yo, T Paper." Shout out to you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Yes.
Merry Christmas, Happy New
I said, hey,
Year's.
yo.
I know you
Yeah.
guys always hear Uncle Rob behind the camera. The man behind the cam is here today to talk about
Spotlight right in the middle of all of this
best moments of,
lusciousness.
of 2018. Now, you guys, I know y'all wish y'all would have saw him with the Houston glow. This summer, though,
This is my light skin glow.
Team light skin.
Team
over
light
here.
skin. But see, now this year you did a lot of traveling, Unc. You did a lot of traveling. Where was your favorite place you would say that you traveled to this year?
Oh, let me cut this shit off because I'm here. I'm trying to listen to the show to make sure the mics are good.
Okay.
You know, I can't be
gotta
sitting
do-
here. You got to do everything.
See, he's trying to work behind the scenes.
Trying to
Get
do
this off.
two
You the
things.
star today, Unc. You the star.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Now you did just as much traveling as URL TV did this year. So where would you say?
Houston, that's it.
Yes.
Yes.
Houston was amazing.
It was so lit.
And let's keep it 100. That's why they going back.
'Cause
Lux versus A-Verb is Houston.
yeah, and I'm gonna be there.
Ooh.
I'm gonna make
Don't
it my
start that
business.
shit, V.
I'm gonna make it my
Gonna
business
cut them
to
drinks
be
off.
there.
This mic. Okay, so Houston was definitely my favorite. It
Houston
was
shows so much love.
Too much love. Hey, let me start. You know what? I'm gonna wait to actually start talking. Maybe we get lucky. We get some people to tune in.
Right.
Wait till it build up a little bit, and then we could actually
So then I'll keep
just
sharing.
address some things.
Let
So.
everybody know. Check Unc out in the building.
So it's popping, ladies.
You want to hear what we're doing for New Year's?
Huh? What we doing? What y'all doing? Because I ain't doing shit. So.
So we're going to a pajama party. But when they said pajama party, at first, our minds was on like Victoria's Secret runway show. So we'll see. We'll see how our outfits come out tomorrow for this.
Isn't that a lingerie party? If you're talking like that, then it's not a
Right.
pajama party. You're fucking
right,
it up.
Right, that's what I was kind of
You're
like.
fucking it up.
Oops. Well, we ain't got no footies and pajamas.
I'm sorry.
you
I gotta
doing for
watch
New Year's?
everything. Make sure everything all right.
What's
shit.
your usual New Year's? How does Unc?
Family. I can't even tell you the last time. Yo, I gotta take this goddamn call.
That's probably
You got it?
On the corner to the left.
To the
Yeah.
yeah, go around the left.
Yeah, because I
All right, hold on. Let me take this call. I don't care. We live. Hello?
He said I don't care if we live. This the party Artie show.
Say it again. Yeah. Are you in front of the store? Yeah, right on Broadway. Yeah, somebody just was out there. They didn't see you out there.
What color is like the store baby?
Tell a friend and tell a friend.
Go
to
and make a
swear.
left. Just come out to the street, brother. She's coming around the corner now.
Like when you come
Okay.
A
out,
blonde.
Tell them it's a blonde.
Nah, that's because he was
Make a left at
he
the
was
corner.
at my store in the front.
Tell them the blonde
like
bomb
that.
Yeah.
is outside.
when you go
Yeah.
outside, just turn left.
Yeah, that's what I did.
And then just look left again. The
She
store
said that's what I did. Save me a size. We
Ah,
have
yeah, we just random tonight, people.
yeah, we're having a
We just
pizza
random.
party. We're turning up. We got drunk. It's lit.
I ain't drunk yet. I ain't drunk. You know
Save
I
me
get
a
drunk
slice.
soon. I can't even pull that monitor up closer. Y'all can see though?
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
them. Everybody
I can
that's
see.
tuned in as well. Like I said, I want you guys to get your questions ready. 2018 was a good year. Whatever interviews that you saw Uncle Rod doing, if you got questions about it, you want to ask, this is your chance. Ask Unc the tea.
Get
Spill
it
the
out the
tea.
way. Any questions? You
Yeah,
know
y'all gonna have to
us.
keep up with the questions because you know I can't see all
Yeah.
that shit from back here. But I see everybody tuned in. Tyler, what up, man? I saw Andrea in there. Brian, Al, what's that? Al De Niro, what's up? I see y'all. Just stand by, man. I'm gonna let y'all ask me some questions.
Hey,
Rashawn, what's up, brother? I see you, man. Mass Confusion in the building. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Pizza party.
Yeah.
Wait, put it over there.
Tyler, don't be talking no bullshit to me tonight, bro. Let me relax, man. I don't normally do this, man. Let me live tonight.
That'll be great.
Let me be halfway great.
I'm sharing this in damn near every group.
Yo, so y'all stand by a little bit, man. If y'all is in anything y'all ever want to ask me, man, I'm here. So later on, we'll actually start taking some questions, man, and I'll see if I can answer some of those shits for y'all. But just for the record, man, since I got y'all here, let me run my mouth a little bit. First of all, I want to salute everybody that's tuning in, man, whether it's the Oxtails and the Empanada show, whether it's, Finesse and Chill, the new show we got on Fridays, Queen of Battle Rap. I hope y'all tune in to check that out. We're trying to bring back female battle rap. At least bring a light back on it, start talking about it. Bar exams coming back.
Yeah.
I'm already got one set up right at the top of the new year. I won't tell y'all who, what, when, all that shit, but it's coming. Just know that. And anything else, No, hey, another thing I want to tell y'all, man. I think y'all are the notification gang.
Word.
I think all of y'all in here right now, you're tuned in because you got your notifications turned on. A lot of people don't have their notifications turned on. I gotta look at the camera. I look funny. I be looking down there. And
I be looking there.
I ain't used to
looking
this
at
shit.
You, looking around.
But yeah, if anybody's in the comments right now, tuned in, please turn those notifications on, man. So when I drop shit, I drop it, and y'all can go and check it out.
Be the first ones to know.
Exactly.
That's a
hit
fact.
hit the little bell on the notification when you subscribe into 15 Minutes of Fame.
Yeah.
I always get that, the little updates on the top. That's how we see it.
The sangria right now is so good.
Yeah, Al De Niro, you see me. You see me out here with all the lovely ladies,
That's
man.
me, notification gang.
I'm feeling like Smack right now. I'm feeling like
Okay.
Smack on the stage. Got all the lovely ladies
And
with me.
Usually getting drunk.
Speaking of that, that's something else you did this year too, because usually you stay, behind the scenes, you're getting
You're
the
so
interviews
right.
while the battles are going. Unc was on stage like a little hottie toddy this
That
year.
was-
Why is it a hottie toddy? Why can't I just be a fan? Oh,
Up
shit.
there, the usual guys that are up there aren't the usual guys that are always at the event. Sometimes it's the sponsors that are up there. Then you get weirdos like Adrian Broner that's like elbowing you and pushing you around a little bit. So you're a fresh of breath air to be on stage. You're nice to the girls. You don't push us and
I love
elbow
y'all. Y'all my
us.
girls.
Right.
You know
Y'all
what
my
I mean?
girls.
And even
Uncle Ra-Ra's Angels.
there was
the
another
record.
event you went to that we didn't get to. I think it was after Houston, and we were like, "Look at Unc! There's Unc on stage."
I was on stage again?
Yes, you were
You
on
know I
stage
don't like
again.
that shit.
Yep,
You
I
know-
seen you.
If I had a banana, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
So you said Houston was by far your favorite place to travel. You did North Carolina?
I'm not going to say the best place that I traveled. It was the best energy. I mean,
Right.
from beginning to end.
Facts.
And y'all were there, so y'all get to,
It definitely
confirm
was,
that.
though.
But yeah, Houston was the best. They tell me that, I didn't make it to the UK, but they tell me UK might
good
have
energy
beat
too.
Houston. So.
We
I wanna
kind of
go.
did make a comment about that. We noticed that after everyone came back from the UK, everyone was like so happy to be home and like
It was like a different kind of
everyone
love.
took pictures with their kids.
Let me tell you something, because we were gonna talk about that too. Was this year in battle rap, so many battle rappers had kids, or if we didn't know they had kids before, they were more open about their dadness this year. And when everybody came home from London, I promise you, I don't know what happened in London, what kind of love fest was going on over there, but everybody came home and took a picture with their kid. And was like, I'm so happy to be here with my kid. That was so dope to me. Pat Stay did it. T-Top did it. T-Top has a new baby girl.
Brand new baby.
Yep.
Think he father of the year. I saw his ass in Orlando, and he think he father of the year. I'm like, motherfucker, you only had a baby like 2 months.
So cute.
So cute. But see, that's so dope, because people probably look at battle rappers and give them this like aggressive, ratchet stigma all the time, not knowing like how great these people are. Is that shout out to Twerk, who just had another baby.
Mm-hmm.
Tay Rock's daughter wrote a book.
Mm-hmm.
And got recognized for that. Like they've raised these kings
like
and queens.
7, 8, 9 years old or some shit. Like she's and like she a 15-year-old or some shit. So that's just fire. Yeah, and just shout out to all the fucking battle rappers, man. You know what? Fuck that. Shout out to most of the battle rappers. Most of these guys, I'm gonna say most. Why? Most of these guys are regular guys. They good guys. You know what I mean? And that's one thing that because I'm on here, I want to make sure everybody know. These guys have a real life outside of battle rap. Fact. Controversy aside and all the bullshit that they go through, being stars, I'm gonna say, in battle rap, in the culture. But they regular guys, man. People don't understand that. Fans don't care. You know what I mean? So, but those guys are regular guys. They got regular lives, and they, as tough as they are on stage, they got feelings too.
Right.
Absolutely.
So, like we were saying, like Jim's had twins.
Sure. Beautiful twins.
And in the midst of all of that,
they both look like Norb's little baby.
Yeah, oh my God. Norb's had a baby. Norb got married this year.
Yeah. She's so cute.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I love Norb's girl. I think she's the cutest, sweetest thing ever. She always holds them down at the events and stuff like that. Shout out to Norb, his wife, his new baby.
They was in Orlando. They was in Orlando.
He moved
to
Atlanta, right? And he's gonna start hosting PGs and stuff down there.
2018 definitely brought
that
a
was
lot
so
of
different.
babies. Yes, it was like a whole nother baby boom.
That was so good.
That's a fact.
So shout out
the
to
baby
everybody.
boom in battle rap.
The baby boom in battle rap, and
kings and queens.
A lot of people either got engaged. I think
a lot of people.
KG, the poet, had a baby too this year and got married. Dre Dennis got married this year. Holmesy just proposed and he's getting married this year. Like, you guys
shout out to battle rap and love. Love and battle rap. Shit.
This is lit.
Shout out to them, man.
This is so lit.
And that's really like the main focus for 2018 is like all of these great things that are happening throughout battle rap, period.
Yes.
Right.
Like, how much better doesn't get the cute little babies all over your Instagram.
And see, when there's negative things in battle rap, it's kind of good to have that positive to fall back on. Like we were saying with Jim's had this beautiful blessing, and he was like in 3 fights this year. Like first,
3.
It was, remember, he called out Clean. That's when everybody was like,
"Oh, that was an almost fight."
That was an almost fight,
which
ended the year with them battling and being very cool. That's the only reason why we could backtrack it, because it ended on a positive note.
And they battled.
But remember, Jim started on his blog shit, and everybody was like, "Okay, let's see how this is." When he's doing his little recaps and his blogs, everybody loved it. Jim's is a very entertaining personality.
That's a fact.
And then when Clean no-showed, he went in his kitchen and he lost his motherfucking mind. And Jim started calling him out. And everybody was like, it brought this aggression to Jim's that a lot of people never seen before. And I feel like after that, that's when like the wave of effects. Now, we all saw Goods lose his cool this
but
year.
Can we also shout out Jim's for that weight loss?
That's a fact.
Damn, Jim.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That boy's been in the gym for 9 months.
Weight. Like, because listen, once you fall off, it's so hard to get back on. So, Shout out to Jims for that.
I just saw him
complete
tweet out,
transformation.
ain't nothing like a protein fart.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, because I can relate.
That's true though.
When you
Jims has definitely been
drinking
on his
protein
workout
and shit. This is funny.
And now, did you at that time when everything was going on, when it was Clean versus Jims, Jims versus Goods, Jims versus Rome, what was the interview energy like? I have a media question because I get nervous to ask those type of questions. But because you're a guy, I noticed that they're so open to you. Like, they're like you could be like, yeah, you dumbass. We seen what you did yesterday. And they were like, Unc, da-da-da. So when people have these altercations, like when it was the Goods, Cleans, Rome, all against Jims, how did you approach those interviews?
Honestly, I don't think I have many of those interviews.
Okay.
Because as many views as as many views as I can get from a lot of this shit. I can make phone calls and get people to talk about certain shit. When it gets that nasty, I don't want to talk about it.
Right.
It's hard
Same.
because, like I say, I said it 10, 15 minutes ago. Yo, these are regular guys.
Right.
They have regular lives. You know what I mean? And sometimes they don't want to talk about it. Sometimes they only talk about it because they're forced to talk about it.
Right,
Sometimes they
have
talk
to.
about it out of anger.
And I think that's
So,
what separates
yeah.
you in battle rap media is that you're not here for the drama and the negativity and the stuff like that.
I'm here for it, but it depends on. No.
I am here for it.
It depends on the level of it. You know what I mean? When it gets
Right.
dangerous and violent and people are talking about hurting each other like that, that ain't what I'm here for.
Right.
When I'll fuck him up on stage or he ain't shit like that, I'm with all that. But when it starts getting personal and they talk about fighting and shit like that, nah.
Or the kids.
Yeah.
The kids get me. I'm always like, no.
And then, like I say, because because I know these guys to a certain level. It ain't like I'm at all their baby showers and at their weddings and shit and sleeping on their couch when I need to. But I fuck with them outside of just the battle rap. So it's like that part of me won't allow me to actually ask certain questions. And I know a lot of fans be like, yo, he should have asked this or, sometimes I just can't. You know what I mean? And I know it's gonna get views, but I'm all right.
It's called
It's a
morals.
code. That's a fact.
That's
That's a
right.
fact.
G code.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Not everyone
Shout out
knows
to
about
Unkle
that,
on
and
that.
not everyone gets that, but there's a code.
Yeah, I probably have like 150,000 subscribers if I was to add in some controversy shit, but I just can't.
Right, of course.
I just can't.
Well,
or
one real positive thing that I saw you cover this year, and a couple battle rappers did it, was the battlers going to see the kids at schools and giving back to the community.
I'm all for that shit.
Yes, so explain
all
us
for
that. I
that
saw
shit.
clips and
All
goods.
for that shit.
Tay-Rock, you said Rain, T-Top, and DNA made an appearance. So what is
Yes.
it? They go and they read stories to the kids? They
Well,
had the kids battle?
This is a whole little story, so I'm gonna give you the whole little thing
Let's
where
hear
it leads
it.
up to,
Tea time.
another thing. So what happened is Charlie Clips and Goods. Again, these are my guys, and I was talking to, I think it was Clips I was talking to, and he was like, yo, we getting ready to go up to the school up in the Bronx, and we're going to talk to the kids about battle rap, and she trying to get a nigga drunk, so start spilling
Hold
shit.
up, fill me
Nah.
up, because I don't want the rosé one.
No, but
That's
yeah,
good.
so we went up there, they went up there and asked me to come up there to film the shit, and I thought, I was honored. That shit is fire.
Right.
It's not battle rap, you know what I mean? So we went up there, boom, 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 they did that, talk to the kids, and that's when I met Nikki Knowledge. So
Shout
for all
out
of
to
y'all
Nikki
tuned
Knowledge.
in now, I don't know if y'all checking out this Inside the Bars thing that we're doing, having the rappers break down their bars. I think it's fire. I have a fucking ball actually sitting there listening. So if y'all don't know about it, check it out, Inside the Bars on the channel.
Yes.
But that's where I met her at, and I thought she was, genuine,
Absolutely.
sweet. You know what I mean? So then she had T-Top and DNA come up, talk to the kids, But with Charlie Clips and Goods, they actually had the kids battle each other.
That was
It was
so
fire.
cute. Cheers to
2018.
positivity and giving back to the children.
That's a fact.
Shout
Finesse
out
and
to
Chill
Clips.
show.
Yes. shout
Every
out to-
Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, make sure y'all here. And next week, we going hard for the first week of January. We'll say that for 2019.
That's all we're gonna say.
Has so much
It's gonna be lit.
positivity.
It's gonna be
in
lit.
2018. So they had the kids freestyling. What was that like?
It was funny. None of them were really good,
Right.
but it was funny. You know what I mean?
Yo, imagine somebody would have just like killed.
Yeah, again, this shit is on my channel. I filmed the battle, chopped that up, filmed the clips and goods talking to him.
Right.
But then after that, she brought in DNA and T-Top. I'm sorry, Rain was the first one she brought in before clips and goods. Then she brought Tay-Rock to her youth empowerment. She has a youth empowerment thing that she goes to school and does that shit too. Have all the kids, blah, 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 and talk about positivity using hip-hop.
That's amazing.
You know what I mean? So shout out Nikki Knowledge. I love you, baby.
Yes, we love Nikki over her.
Yeah, shout out to her. She was bucking trying to get 10 of those inside the bars in before the year was out. We did 9.
So close.
Yeah. She was bucking to get more,
close,
but
it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's a good goal.
So again, battle rap is doing positive shit, man.
Right.
You know
And
what I
that's
mean?
like he
That's
said,
dope.
everything we're talking about here today, you guys could go back and check the interviews, check the clips. This is all footage from 2018 that Uncle Rod did and got himself. You was working. Just yesterday, you was working. I called you and you were like, I'm headed to Philly right now. Go get the same.
Wait, so we have our first question. Uncle Ra, who you thought won Mook versus Verb by Brian Chenault Jr.?
Oh, I thought it was my man who is
The one who asked the same question.
Oh
every
my
time.
God! Every fucking show, he's in the comments asking. I'm not gonna answer that, but I can tell you this: if you put a gun to my head in the building, you had to give it to Verb.
See, that's
100%. You had to give it to Verb in the building.
That's a technique we used to use. Tall used to do that.
Yeah.
Tall used to be like, who do you think won? And if they wouldn't answer, he'd be like, all right, now the gun's to your head. Now you have to answer.
Right.
And it gives you a, if you had to pick. RBE brought a lot of old school battle rap to the forefront this year. And I have to say
Some
that.
should have. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was gonna say something that hated the whole.
So, hey, ARP didn't say they was going to do good. He tried to give the people what they wanted to see.
To say the least.
To say the least. And brought them back. But even before, I think I went to the battle where they announced Mook versus Verb because I went to see Daylight versus Loso. So that's the good thing about RBE is that the battles that you will see there is from all different types of caliber. It's not just, King Los is going to come and he's going to battle such and such, or, Murder Mook. It's not always of that caliber. Sometimes there's juicy battles like Daylight and Loso that it's like, damn, I really want to go see that. We saw Ill Will versus Math. They got Battle of the Night over there. There's a lot of good battles over there. It's just that the older heads weren't ready for this era. I think that was the biggest thing. Well, I enjoyed Mook's performance.
Yeah, I think it was just Mills. I just think Mills didn't step up to 2018.
Right.
What do you
I
think
think
he
it's the
could
only
have
one.
done better?
Paid attention to the culture.
Studied.
I don't think he was paying attention to the culture. And I can't remember, but there were moments that I saw and I was like, you could tell because he didn't know who certain people was.
Right.
I think it was in the press conference or somewhere along the line. I seen that he just wasn't aware of certain people. I think he said he didn't know who Clean Paper was.
Okay.
Never saw a Clean Paper battle. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. You don't have to watch everything in battle rap, but if you're going for 15 years, you gotta know. You gotta know how everything changed. You know what I mean? In order to keep up. And that's why Mook was Mook, but, he was scheming. He was punching.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
he's a legend.
Yeah.
I mean, Mills is a legend too.
Sure,
but
you can't take that away from him.
Right. Like
He
you
just
said, it's
was
about
not-
studying. Like, for example, we got a good question in here for you. But, like, for example, when Jazz battled in London this year, shout out to Jazz, she said before she went, she studied the background of their battles, the shuffle his battles,
That's one thing
his
about
drama.
Jazz. She's always looking things up. She's always trying to Google something and make sure
She
knows
never
what she's
travels
talking about.
without knowing her surroundings. Whereas we'll go and I'll be like, I don't know who that was on Facebook. And she'll know the face to match the name and what's going on. So now somebody said, our girl Andrea,
Andrea Speaks. We love you in
we
here.
love
baby.
you,
know
girl.
that. You know that.
How did you start with Battle Rap Media, and when did 15 Minutes of Fame get started? When were you like, you know
Damn.
what?
I'm gonna try to make this short. It's a story, a real story behind that. But
Let's get into it.
I used to do music.
Okay.
I used to be a rapper. Then I stopped rapping. Then I started making music and started working with artists. And artists, like, you know, artists are so fucking finicky. They don't really care. I'm serious, but they weren't. So I got to the point where it's all like, yo, I can't keep doing this shit. But I love music so much. How do I connect myself with music and stay there? I came up with the radio station.
Nice.
And I started out the radio station. 15 Minutes of Fame was straight. And we've been forever only unsigned artists. If we had a signed artist come through, we had them talking about being an unsigned artist. So we never played Jay-Z, you know, and all that shit. Probably till recently I started playing a lot of different videos.
You were giving people their 15 minutes of fame.
That's what it was. Literally 15 minutes of Fame was started to give people an outlet that couldn't get on Hot 97, that couldn't get on 105.
That shows
all
character.
That's a fact, though. And I knew it was going to be hard because there's no money in nobodies.
Right.
If I'm not disrespecting the nobodies.
Right.
But if you don't have a huge following, you know, and then we bring you on here, you know we're not going to get 100,000 views, but we didn't care. We just wanted to give the underdog a
chance,
an opportunity.
Right.
And I think one of our mottos was, one of our main motto is, we'll give you 15 minutes of fame. What you do with it is up to you.
Facts.
Then the other one was where the opening act is the headliner. Like, those are fire. I could be wrong.
I think
those
are
are fire. You know what I mean? Giving
you know.
And so I could tell you this, and I won't go too much further after that. Shotgun Suge, I think, shout out to Heavy Bags. You know what I mean? That motherfucker been with me since day one. He ain't here with me now, but that's still my brother, still up to. Just talked to him 10 minutes before we started the show.
Shout out to Heavy Bags.
Yeah, that's my guy. So Shotgun Suge was our first, if I'm correct, our first guy we had on the show. And shit, that's gotta be 7 years ago, some shit.
So he's
you know what I mean?
the first person to come through for an interview.
And no shitting on anybody, but like literally we were bringing in the battle rappers and giving them interviews. Other people were, but we was like full steam with that shit.
Okay.
We had Norbs in here, you know, early
that's where they
on.
started. That's where everybody started
we had
from,
Surf
right here.
on there, like, you know, three times at least. Like, so early. I'm not talking about 2017 or 16. I'm talking 2011, 2012.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, so that's it. I probably babbled on this shit.
No, but that's
the short version, though.
so-
Yeah,
real
we
shit.
never asked that.
Right.
Exactly.
That's the short version.
When I came into Battle Rap, I know, what was it? It was Heavy Bags and Norb, and it might have been Nunu that was doing, I'm not sure, I forgot what it was called. But they were all together on 15 Minutes of Fame.
Well, they was doing Battle Rap Arena
Battle
at
Rap
15
Arena.
Minutes of Fame. I don't think people know that either.
Exactly.
But they were already established. It's not like I gave
Right.
them,
But I remember when
yeah,
I came into Battle Rap and joined War Report and all that, I remember seeing all of that. Like, I remember seeing, and then everybody would come to 15 Minutes of Fame and have their shows set up. And obviously, you made your stamp in Battle Rap because when the Bodied movie came out, who else did they ask to do the Q&A? You guys had to see it.
That was an honor. That was crazy. I didn't expect that shit.
It was definitely dope, especially because it was such a private, invite-only, reserved seating. It was, this movie was put out.
We were special that night, weren't we?
We were so special.
Weren't we?
It was
special,
so
right?
lit. It was so lit.
I was fire.
So lit. And it was like, you know, for this movie to be premiered.
We got the body post over there on the wall.
For it to be premiered all over.
Pry that off of Lux. Like, hold on.
Yeah, Lux almost took it. Lux almost took it from us. Yeah. You know, the producer would basically said that this was the hardest premiere because all the battle rappers that this was built around was in the theater. We had K-Shine was there. We had Swave there. We had Poison Pen was there.
DNA was there.
Cortez was there.
Through.
Loaded Lux. Like, it was everybody that the movie. T-Top was there. Could have been about. Was there.
Beasley came through.
Yep. So it was so dope. And then Unkle Rod did the Q&A. He introduced the movie coming out. And that to me was like, you know, this is what it's all about. At the end of the day, all that hard work was to show when it comes down to Battle Rap Media. Who else?
Why not, right? Now, I was nervous in the motherfucker, too, you know? Because you know me, I'm just so used to being behind the camera. And let's address that while we talking about it.
Let's do it.
Just for people like, even this shit feels corny to me, but I'm here because of the girls. I'm comfortable being with them because I love them, you know. So I'm comfortable doing this, being in front of the camera. Because what happens is sometimes, and no disrespect to anybody, you know, but sometimes in media, sometimes the media can become more popular than the people that they're interviewing.
Facts.
And I never wanted that. It's always been about them, not about me.
Right.
You know what I mean? As long as I can, you know, have them tell their story, I'm happy with that.
Right.
That's what I've always been happy with, not my story. I don't give a fuck. And it gets to the point where I've been doing this for so long, I said, okay, it's time.
It's time to come out.
Yeah.
And how long have you been watching battle rap?
Come on.
Forever, ever?
You know, I'm never the one to hold back. I'm 51 years old.
51 Savage.
I'm around with where I'm gonna start saying some names that people ain't gonna have no fucking clue what I'm talking about.
That's your new name. 51 Savage.
But I go back to really original rap.
Yes.
Period. I mean, before rap was on a record and we had it on a cassette tape. You know what I mean? And if you didn't know somebody, you couldn't get that cassette tape. So it's pretty deep. But that's how far I go back. So you can't ask me, you know, when I got into battle rap. So I've been watching battle rap all
You've been
my
watching
life.
since the Smack was coming up with the DVDs.
Facts.
And now that's something that one time because I always like to have the craziest drunk talks with Smack. So I had told Smack one day, I was like, you know, I was watching this interview the other day and you was holding the camera, Smack. And I don't feel like people understand how far you have came with this.
You want me to tell you a story?
Yes. Story time.
I mean, not even a real story because you mentioned Smack
Right.
being behind the camera.
Right.
And we're not going to talk about the fire shit that I got set up for Smack. So
Okay.
we can't talk about it.
We
We're gonna
can't.
get
But
into
stay
it.
tuned. 2019. Go ahead.
I'm in Orlando and I'm talking to Smack and we were having that conversation, you know, and he's like, I kept telling him like, yo, you know, I don't want to be in the front of the camera, shit like that. And he said, he said, at some point, you're going to have to get in front of the camera.
Yep.
That was, how long ago was Orlando?
That was like a few months ago.
You
Not
got a
even
few
like a
months.
month. That was like 2 weeks ago.
Look,
3 weeks
look
ago.
where I'm at.
That's a fact.
If Smack say it, what the fuck am I going to do?
Yeah.
Not do it? So here I am.
And
Shout out to Smack
It's
White.
crazy because a lot of people don't know that this new generation, they'll be like, oh, he's just a face. You know, Smack is like, no. Like,
No.
him and
No.
Beezy was getting them interviews.
That's a
They
fact.
were traveling. They were doing what we're doing. You know what
hear
I mean?
them. If you watch the whole video,
Yeah.
you hear them in the background. Even though you don't see them, you hear them behind the camera.
Yep, and everybody got to start somewhere, man. And look at how far it could really, 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 really take you.
It goes to show you if you're really into what you're doing and you're dedicated and you're focused,
Whatever
and
it
you're
is.
persistent with it.
Right,
It's just gonna happen for you. It just takes time.
right. Like another milestone in battle rap. That was a big controversy this year. Loso, should he do a PG? Should he not do a PG? That was an
He snuck the fuck in,
ongoing
didn't he?
issue. Shout out to Loso, man. I'm so excited for him. Everyone didn't know whether or not it was 50-50. I'm going to say that. It wasn't more side or the other. Some people figured if he wants to get on Smack, he got to do a PG just like everybody else. There was the other half of battle rap that already know him from Bullpen Battle League, know him from, you know,
King of the Dot.
King of the
had
Dot.
a
He
lot of
made a
fire
name
battles.
for himself.
Shit.
So they were like, he doesn't need to do a PG. Like how we feel like Pat Stay or somebody wouldn't need a PG.
Right.
That's how these loyal fans were with Loso. So how did it turn out? Without being aggressive, without talking shit to people, without arguing with people, Loso stood quiet. It's almost like the fans argued for him, and he didn't have to say nothing. And what happened? Loso opened Gnome 8 versus Scotty. That was his PG on the Gnome 8.
Gnome 7.
No, no.
No.
That was Gnome 8.
Gnome 8, my
Yeah,
bad.
because we're
I'm
getting
thinking
ready
Summer
for
Madness
Gnome
7,
9.
and Summer Madness
Yep.
8 was in UK. So
For
yeah.
Gnome, and then he
Yeah.
battled Chef Trez. He was
Whoa,
on
whoa,
a...
whoa. Not only did he open up, the motherfuckers showed up.
That was
both of them.
they set the
Fire
tone.
battle.
They set
Fire
the tone
battle.
for
Definitely
Gnome.
did.
Both
Fire
of them.
battle.
Shout out to Loso
That was a good opening.
And Scotty Loso won. Y'all know who Scotty Loso is?
Both of them.
That's who won. And the culture won.
Yep, the culture one
Culture
exactly for them
Culture
being
won.
there.
Yeah.
And now, Do you like any battle rappers' music?
Oh, come on, man.
Because they, we play a
Let's
lot of
talk
stuff
this.
here.
I was just with Reed Dollars yesterday. Yesterday?
Yeah,
Was it
yesterday. Yeah.
Yo, this guy. Even when I do drop the interview, people gonna say like, "Yo, you on his dick," blah blah blah. You don't understand. This guy, the music he has is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Reed Dollars is a rapper before a battle rapper, technically.
Right.
You know what I mean? So Reed Dollars, Sue Surf, Shotgun Shield got crazy shit. T-Top got crazy shit. Loso and Saga got crazy gospel type of rap music. Who else?
Which
Come
is
on.
Totally different.
Right.
Come on, man.
Totally different.
Lux, crazy music.
Yeah, Lux did have a bang out this year.
And that gravy joint is fire.
What's that Lux song you like with the girl?
Gravy.
My mama
That
said,
bit-
baby, treat
He
life
always-
like a baby. And I thought I made up my own lyrics. I said, "What good is the rice and what good is the mashed potatoes if it ain't got gravy?" And when I saw them at the premiere, he was like, "Yo, my man, that's not the lyrics." So what it is, the lyrics is, "What good is the rice at the wedding if it ain't got gravy?"
Oh.
Yeah, they checked my ass with a serious face, like, "Yo, my man."
Yo, you said what good is the mashed potatoes? You just cut out the whole
It
wedding.
sounded
Yeah,
good to
that
me.
made more sense
Fuck,
though.
it's a remix.
That was fire.
But yeah. And here's another. Let me mention this too. A lot of times I do interviews with these battle rappers, and I actually try to interview them about their music.
Right.
The fans don't give a fuck. Can somebody in the comment tell me why?
Why? Yeah, let us know. What's
Yeah,
the issue?
Geechee,
It's like they
Geechee got the
only
blue
wanna
sky
see-
shit, Verb, Crazy Bridge. Yeah,
To me, I feel like Big T makes good music.
Sure.
I liked Hollow's music. Not a lot of people liked Hollow's
I don't
music.
he only got one song.
I liked it. That Yola.
Well,
that
shit was
Yola
fire,
song.
though.
I liked
that shit
it.
was fire. that was
Suge
fire.
makes good music.
Suge make
Suge
good.
definitely makes good music.
Fat dude dancing. Though. Fat guy dancing. That's just
A
hard.
lot of them. Geechee, let me tell you
I
though.
like Geechee
I was just
a
about to say,
lot.
Geechee is like
I could
you
listen
know how
to Geechee.
Tory Lanez could make 5 different songs and they're all different, 5 genres, 5 different. I feel like Geechee's like that.
Geechee's fire.
He doesn't stay in that one realm of like gangster rap that you would assume he is. Geechee makes club bangers, crazy hits, dance type of. I was like,
And then
okay.
there's people that
Blue
that battle rap
skies.
really
Let
good,
me
but
get
then
my
when
shit.
they go to music, it just
It's not
doesn't
it.
transfer. Like it doesn't sound the same. And I feel like he does a very like. Were you a rapper before you started? Were
I
you
want,
rapping
if I could
before?
pick, I would want K-Shine to do a mixtape.
Oh, K Shine, yo, the shit that he
K-Shine's
just
a
dropped. I
beast
can't even
on
remember
beat.
it, but he just dropped something. Yeah, a lot of these guys got fire music, man.
Something about New Crib, right?
Not New Crib.
along those
It's
lines.
another
There's
joint.
another one. That's the last one I heard.
I forgot, but K Shine be putting up fucking little Instagram clips of new music all the time.
He's always, remember he did the Thanksgiving, the greens, beans. He killed that.
And let's not forget DNA dropping fucking 100,000 fucking freestyles, and he freestyles about everything.
Oh, I don't see any of those. I'm
Yeah,
blocked.
nah. Oh, but he does.
But
like,
shout out to him though.
yo, he be dropping freestyles about it. He did the power. He had I think he had clips and somebody else, and they actually be doing the characters. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
he's
that's
very
a good
creative,
question. Have you
very
ever got
creative.
blocked by any battle rappers? Have you ever argued or
I
got blocked
I
by a
got
battle rapper?
blocked from somebody. I'm just gonna say it was somebody in media.
okay?
Never a battle rapper. I've never had an issue with a battle rapper. Let me make sure. Battle rapper. I've never had a issue with a battle rapper.
Okay.
Never had an issue with a battle except T-Top. And when I see him, it's on sight. I'm fucking you up.
Oh, T-Top's always in something,
It's on
man. Always in something.
T-Top's my favorite guy in the interview because he let me talk shit to him and he laughed along with me.
Yeah,
Such a-
he's good. He's very
That's what I
good when
do.
it comes to that. He's the type of person that if he was to blow up, let's say in the music, Bear Tape, right? He does Bear Tapes too. Shout out to his music. He could handle somebody like Wendy Williams
Bare
throwing
necessities.
an awkward question at him, and he could laugh it off and won't get mad. Like, yo, what are you talking about right here?
T-Top's a funny motherfucker, man.
Now, one of the randomest and coolest interviews that I think you did this year,
Randomness and clueless.
coolest
Oh, coolest.
was with Calico's dad.
My man. Black.
Tell us about that.
Blackface.
Cause he's an important personality in battle rap. That's why the interview ended up happening. Was they was always talking about Calico's
If
dad.
don't nobody know, that's the lost nigga that Lux was talking about when Lux battled Calico.
Right.
It was his father. Now nobody know. Like, yo, the truth is, I never met him till that night.
Right.
Now, and I saw him when Hollow battled Lux on UW.
Okay.
But his face never just registered and stayed in my head.
I was gonna say, do they look alike?
No.
Did you?
Nah, they don't
No,
look alike.
they
He's
don't
much
look alike.
darker than Cal, but they got the same, the way they talk.
Demeanor.
Yeah.
Yo,
I even
Cal's
said
dad
in the
look
interview.
alright. I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep it 100.
Oh God.
Keep it 100.
Hey,
Shout
where's my
out.
other eye candy at? I was supposed to be sitting up here with 3 fine
Blizzy.
women, making
Shout
it
out
look
to
like,
little Blizzy that's in the building.
making it look like
man.
I got it going on. I got 3 fine
Fucking
women.
that pizza. Oh,
Oh, Blizzy's eating. Come back for
can
another
get a
shot.
slice of pizza?
yeah.
Can we eat it on air?
This shit,
Who's the
yeah.
boss?
Why not?
You the boss.
Can somebody call the boss?
Ask the
Ask him,
boss
can
if we
we-
can eat on air. You got this.
Yeah,
Someone
fuck that.
call
I'm
this
hungry.
man.
But oh yeah, so when I saw him that night, I was like, damn, he was breaking up the fight when not fight, but the little scrap thing when Calico and Ill Will was battling.
Okay.
And then I was like, damn, then I found out it was him.
And now, was
right
that
away
an
I had to ask
actual?
him.
That didn't turn into a big altercation, right?
No,
That,
no
it ended up
fight.
being
That was just
cool.
a great incident in battle rap that the type of shit that
They
I
needed
love.
that for that
A
battle.
whole
That
lot
was
of
such
the,
oh my god, that was
But
such
then
a good aggressive
everything goes
battle.
on. Love that.
That was definitely good.
Love that battle. And I was waiting for that battle for a long time. I've interviewed both of those guys on plenty of occasions. I was in Pontiac when I think was it Ill Will that battled Arsenal there that night? And I was there the night they were supposed to battle on Quest McCody's league in Detroit.
Shout out to Quest McCody.
Yeah, and so I've been following them with that whole back and forth shit.
Not
for
for
a long
nothing,
time.
Detroit, Michigan itself is lit in the battle rap scene. Me and V have been to Michigan twice this year, alone, just
One
hosting.
for battle rap and one for a good occasion too, right?
No,
Talk
both,
about that.
Well, it was battle
Fuck
rap
Uncle Rock, talk
and
about
for
that.
420. We went to, matter of fact, we was with Ill Will for 420. And what's crazy is me and V was hosting. Drugs, Twerk, and my cousin Mason had to battle. Jazz wasn't going to come, and she flew out to spend 420 with us because she was like, no, I'm going. So we had a girls' night in Michigan, and then Ill Will came, and we all chilled together. That's the dope thing about battle rap is that there's certain people that are never gonna be cool outside of battle rap, but there's certain people that becomes like your family.
The behind the scenes, the BTS
yes.
is so dope.
The BTS is definitely dope. When we all get together and we do these random trips and we travel, like, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy, and we definitely have a good time, and everybody looks out for each other. And Ill Will had the fire in Michigan. Let me just say that. Ill Will had the fire.
Sure did.
I actually spoke to Ill Will yesterday. He's going to come down here because February, RBE's having that card. Ill Will versus Young Ill. And then Math versus Hollow. Which you actually have an interview where Math talked about potentially battling Hollow. And this was at the top of the year. So you did this interview 11 months ago, and it's just now gonna go down.
Because Hollow didn't care to battle him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, and somebody convinced Hollow to do it. I don't know if it was money. I don't know if it was, because even I dropped the interview with me and Hollow talking about, he's pretty much was saying he was doing a favor for his brother. So,
Okay.
so I don't know really, what made him actually wind up wanting to do it now, but he's doing it. It's going down February 16 on RBE.
The promo is crazy.
Crazy.
The promo is definitely crazy going back and forth. I love when the guys get into that. Last year we had, or it might have been the year before that, where everybody was shooting freestyles towards each other. And I feel like the guys don't do that no more. That's the only
I love
thing
that shit.
that battle
battle
rap
rap
is missing. I remember it was a year around the time of Rookies versus Vets that everybody was going at each other, and Smack was posting everybody's freestyle, this click versus this click, and this one want to be battling this one. Which, speaking of click hopping.
Click hopping?
Click hopping.
I'm a click hopper. I'm a set tripper like a motherfucker.
I'm a set tripper.
I be hanging out with NWX and all these motherfuckers.
Now,
Goonies, part of everything.
Shout out to Saga, who is somebody who I always defended when it came into this battle rap shit. Saga came back this year, not as NWX though, but as a horseman. So now he came back as a horseman, and he's been having a great year so far. Saga had a band battle. Shout out to Band itself. That's just been going down this whole entire time. Oh, I'm all looking at your phone.
That's right. Wow, it's ringing.
No. But I thought it was my phone, so I touched yours.
Good. I ain't got nothing to hide.
What do you think of the Band series?
Love it.
It's
I
dope,
just gotta
right?
talk to Beasley and find out what the fuck is Band Legacy about.
Band Legacy.
Yeah, there's a Band Legacy thing now, and I don't know what the fuck that's about. So
We need to
I don't even know
answer.
if I can be heard on that.
There's always.
Is it like
something
Born
new.
Legacy, but Band Legacy?
It has something to do with Born Legacy and Band. Trying to put them
So
both
is
together.
this like a couple cards?
I don't know. I'm gonna talk.
One
Hopefully,
card.
me and Beasley's supposed to powwow tonight. So
Who's
we'll see
the-
what happens.
Beasley, if you're tuned in, call us up right now. We'd like to get some more information regarding this.
Beasley ain't tuned in. He's shining my shoes.
Oh my God. Let's see.
Put that over there, please.
Hollow battled John this year
That's my chair.
in London. And
That was
everybody knows it was no secret. We didn't want to talk about it while the drama was going on because it was just tacky and in poor taste to do so. But there was, John ran into some issues with the law. And there were people saying, oh, he's not going to show up. He's not coming. And URL's not announcing that John is not going to be there. And you guys know he's not going to be there. First of all, I've been to events where these people know somebody's not coming and they won't say it. URL has never done that. Beasley will get up on that microphone and be like, yeah, remember when B Magic didn't show up? And Beasley was like, if you guys see B Magic, tell him we're looking for him.
I remember
this,
that.
This,
Yeah,
and
he was
that.
on that.
So for them to assume that URL would try to finesse or continue to sell a main event without having the main event, there's been times where people didn't show up and Smack will give them a whole nother battle.
Mm-hmm.
An extra battle. So I just thought it was dope that, the naysayers felt stupid again. And John actually came out swinging that battle. I don't know what maybe that was like a very aggressive week he went through. But we gonna need him to be that angry.
He waited for a long time for that battle too. I was there at the UW event.
Talk about it.
And I told John, I was like, John had literally just walked in the fucking building before that fight started. I mean, he wasn't even there fucking 5 minutes.
Right.
And all of a sudden it jumped off, and I was like, God damn. Because I was fine, and then all of a sudden, my man, he owned the joint, but he pulled out a fucking sawed-off
Oh, my God.
double barrel. Yo, when he pulled that out, I went right into bitch mode.
What?
I ducked down under a counter or something and shit. I wasn't even trying to get no footage of nothing. I was like, shit.
He said, fuck this.
I saw the double barrel, sawed off double barrel. I was like, I'm out. Fuck you.
Got the sword off. See,
This is the most unprofessional fucking show we've ever. You guys ever
You got
did.
us eat. I can't believe you got us eating right now. That's how you know we turned up because we'd be like, well, we can't
This
eat
is outside the
pizza.
box, literally.
This is
This-
pre-New Year's. V, what was your favorite event this year?
I would say Strike. We got way too fucked up, so it can't be Strike.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was just talking about that.
Let's talk
strike
about
yesterday.
how fucked up y'all was that I
It
gave you a
can't be
camera
Strike.
that y'all was supposed to get footage, and all the footage was fucked
The
up.
footage was trash. We lost your jacket.
Let's just start.
We carried your jacket and then was like, no, we don't want to steal this jacket. Whose jacket is this? We can't steal it. And turns out we were watching the jacket. We
My
weren't
North
stealing.
face. Not my NORTH face, my NOR face.
I lost my phone that day. which is what started this entire fiasco of just everyone losing their shit. And by the way, Mercury was in retrograde, so.
But
And she lost her shit.
what, yo, and I lost my mind. Yo. I was trying to fight everybody. That was crazy.
It was so
But-
I'm gonna have to go with Houston. Houston was my favorite of this year because it was just the best vibes, like you said.
Best vibes.
The energy, the crowd, the people, everybody was just, it was different. Like, you really felt such good energy coming from everyone. And even when you walk through the crowds to go get, you know, because we was at the bar and stuff. So even going to the bar, going through the crowd, going all the way to the back to the bathroom, it was like everyone was showing so much love. And you know how, like, New York City, you come to these events, nobody's moving out the way for you. You need to push your way.
Yo,
everything.
Houston,
Right?
they was parting for me and V
Houston,
like
it
the
was
Red
like the
Sea.
Red
We were
Sea.
like,
It was
oh,
like-
thank you.
They were like, oh, those were the girls from on stage.
They were like, ooh.
You're damn right. And I got 2 cups of Henny in my hand, so I need to move.
That was definitely dope, though. Definitely
So,
dope.
yeah.
Well,
I
listen,
can't wait to go back to Houston.
I'm not gonna
Good
lie.
time.
North Carolina was fire too.
See, I didn't go to North Carolina,
Was North
Virginia,
Carolina
Orlando.
where
The only problem with North Carolina was no fucking air conditioning in the
Okay.
building.
Oh, yep.
And they
that's
were
the
selling
one.
water for $4.
What?
Yes. They were selling $4 bottles of water.
No
not
one-
URL, the venue.
That's fucked up.
And we saw them motherfuckers pull up in the car with water from Walmart. 36 packs for $4. And you selling one fucking bottle of water. Now, it's okay if that's what you want to do.
Right.
But my man, there's no fucking air conditioning. It was like Houston outside. Inside.
I can't. One thing.
Still a great event though.
You know
And
what's
that's
one thing I try to like show? It's not that I try to show my family battle rap, but no matter where I am, if a battle drops, I like put it on real quick, or I'll watch it, or I'll be like, let me make sure we wasn't looking crazy in the background.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And-
Yo, we got to get to the comments. Like, I know y'all, we just talking.
Right,
I got to
right,
talk
right.
to y'all later. We got to look in them comments.
Right,
later.
I'm gonna get the questions from the comments next. What's crazy in these events, I know people don't care about it, but when you see the wardrobes of these battlers sometimes, I need to ask Twerk, how is it in Houston he still had on a full sweatsuit?
I will
How
never-
do guys do
I will
that?
never understand
Inside, it
that,
wasn't so
man.
bad, though, right?
Not in Houston. Inside, but outside.
But outside, and still, you have to remember the stage is so much hotter because of
Where-
all the,
True, the
lights
lights.
and all the people. If it's a crowded stage, it's hot.
Where was Twerk versus DNA?
Vegas.
All right, now
Vegas.
they
yes.
put a trailer out yesterday. That's gonna be the next battle to drop is DNA
actually gonna
versus
drop
Twerk.
that battle?
That's what I said. So I saw the trailer yesterday, and Twerk had on a hoodie and shorts, and I'm like, yo, where were they? And it was you just said fucking Vegas, yo. Guys don't get
And
hot.
Vegas is like 115 sometimes.
That's
like,
crazy.
It gets
Oh,
hot.
it was hot as hell outside. It was decent inside, though.
So solid.
And I almost got
Question.
fucked up by Mayweather's security. I'll never forget that, though.
Quick question by Jamal. Uncle, why didn't you come to London?
Personal reasons, Jamal. Personal reasons.
We was busy.
Yo, I can't. I would love to go to London. I want to go to Houston this year. I want to go to London this year. Whether there's a battle there or not, I'm
The
going.
Duchess over here
Has to go.
wanted to go.
What is Andrea Speaks saying that they trying to hide her comment? She's never saying nothing
Musty ass niggas.
Musty.
That's
funny.
all.
Listen, Musty was Houston. Houston had
Have you ever had an
an
Uncle Rob bar? There's been or 15 minutes of fame bar.
Oh, there's plenty of 15 minutes of fame bars, but they weren't necessarily for me. It's mostly when Hev was part of 15 minutes of fame. So I know Twerk was telling me some dude had a Uncle Rob bar and he never said it or something to the fact, but I'm okay with that. Nah, I'm okay with that.
I feel like I heard your name once. I feel like I did hear it once. I gotta do
It's
my
been
history.
said a couple times.
We
but-
had our first Finesse and Chill bar this year in Michigan.
Facts?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
That
Y'all
was
haven't even
lit.
said that.
Yeah, I gotta find the
Who?
clip. Blackface. His name was Blackface, and it was in Michigan, and he did a finesse and chill
Blackface
bar.
versus drugs.
Yeah, he battled drugs out there.
That's Calico's father's name. Can he get away with that in Detroit?
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's a whole.
That's
a
a
whole
whole
nother
other
scheme
story.
with that.
Yup.
You done?
Working on it.
You done or you fit? No, I was just gonna stack up the.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a clean motherfucker. I don't know.
No, I'd be like that too. I'm OCD. I'd be at a restaurant trying to clean up. I'm definitely gonna have another slice though. I'm just gonna heat it up when we're done here. Guys, you guys really sat here with Uncle Ra. This is not gonna happen again probably for another year.
So
Who
get
knows?
your questions
We
out.
might have
I'm
made a
starting my own
monster.
show, man, my own show.
We might have created a monster. Next week, Unk's gonna be like, you know what? Oxtails, finesse. We don't need you guys. I think I got this from here.
You know, I think
Every
I
day
got
it'd be
it
a
all
different
set
show.
up.
Uncle Ra Ra and the.
Do you have a favorite battle rapper? Like, if you could pick one.
Of 2018.
I have a favorite battle rapper of all time.
Okay.
And hopefully nobody will get mad at me. When I say favorite, I only say favorite because it goes just beyond just battle rap. But I just think Charlie Clips is like, it's just a whole fucking package. Pause.
Now you think that?
I don't know.
In
We
the
haven't
last
really
3
seen
years?
him. Yeah, well, I mean, it's just something about Clips that even when he doesn't prepare for a battle, like Clips have fucking pretty much beat people
Yeah. You know what? You know.
and freestyled.
You know what
Like
it
who
is?
does that?
I lost so much money.
Who does that?
Always betting on Clips.
Huh?
That's why now I'm like, there's been so many times where I'm like, no, Clips is gonna win this.
Nigga shit.
He's gonna win this. He's gonna get this. But when he battled Hollow, that's the last time I put my money on Clips. When he battled Hollow.
But see, I only say this because I know what the potential that Clips
that's a fact.
has.
That's a fact.
So when you get 100% Clips will fuck anybody up.
But see,
I'm
if
just
we're
saying.
talking about potential, we could talk about so many people.
But that's because he doesn't really care a lot of times when he get on that stage.
yeah, one, he doesn't care. Now he got, he has the whole wilding out
Yeah.
thing going on. But he is good at freestyle. Remember that time he freestyled about the ring card girl? He said something about the ring card girl stretch marks.
Crazy.
He like brought her in. He was like,
Crazy.
come here. That's when I used to be like, yo, you couldn't tell me nothing wrong with Charlie.
What? Come on, man.
And he said something about her stretch marks. She ran off stage.
Oh my god.
She took the
What
number.
event was
It was
this?
Serious Jones.
It was throwback. It was
It
throwback.
was Summer Madness 2, was it?
Wow.
I think that was that big, the biggest fucking Summer Madness.
Yo, was that the one where Daylight was outside and he tried to like,
That was.
he got mad because it ended? He didn't get to battle
That
because
was
the
when
event got shut
Mav
down.
battled Serious Jones.
Yeah,
That
and
wasn't
it
when
got
Clips.
and it
that
got
wasn't
shut
Clips.
down.
Yeah, because because Mav punched Serious. But just to clear it up with the whole Clips thing, man, that doesn't mean like, Rock is not fucking great. And I just like if I had to put my money on somebody and I knew was gonna show up 100%, I know Clips will be. He got everything, man. He got the gun bars, he got the street bars, he got the funny bars, he got the rebuttals, he got the. Yeah, I mean, he's just an all around good.
I like
battle
when he
rapper,
be like, call my grandma.
man, grandma bars.
Now, Goods battling Cassidy. I love Cassidy. I want to root for Cassidy, but I know Goods' personality is hard to beat.
Anybody.
His swag is hard. I've watched this man take out a fidget spinner, and the crowd went crazy.
That shit was hilarious.
Now, Goods is always known for his bottle of Henny, whatever, half a gallon Goods. This one battle, he was like, oh, they said you're going to bring out the Henny. You said you need this, this, and that. So I said, I got some. He took out a fidget spinner, V, and he went like this. And the crowd went fucking crazy. After that, I was like,
I just want to see what kind of energy
Virgo shit.
Cassidy is gonna come with.
Well, we know Cassidy this is not where he battled Disaster at. He knows this is URL. URL and where Cassidy battled Disaster as two different types of audiences.
Right.
So, Yeah, I know motherfuckers be beating me up like as if I work for URL, but motherfuckers is just keep it 100, man. It's URL is URL, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's the fucking the ambassador of street battle rap, man. It's been for so long. You cannot take that away from them. Love them or hate them. You know, but yeah, on that stage it's gonna be a lot different. I just don't know where it's at. I think where it's at might make a difference too.
True.
At least in the building. Let's keep that 100 first. In the building.
It's gotta
Am
be
I the
New
only
York.
one who misses Irving Plaza?
Oh, I miss Irving
I
Plaza.
love Irving Plaza.
I miss Irving
I
Plaza.
be running through it. I feel like it's because I know like all my spots. I have like 1, 2, 3. I have like 3, 4 spots that I just be like, I'm gonna go here. If it's this battle, I want to see it from this angle. If it's this battle, I gotta watch it from here.
Upstairs, down.
My spot used to be where the, like, say the second floor of Irving Plaza, where the actual cameraman and lights sit at. I would sit with them.
Oh, where the whole setup is.
Yeah, I
right?
would
in the
sit
smack
in the middle
Twiz
so
be
that I
there.
could be up there and I could see everything.
Yeah, that's what Twiz.
I really like
Which
had
is
this
what we
Duchess
did
complex.
for Houston.
Yeah, so we could see everything. Someone said, "How do you feel about Mr. Wavy?" V's actually a Mr. Wavy fan.
Wavy's fire.
Wavy's definitely fire from
He
Brooklyn.
was doing a lot of
Brooklyn.
hilarious, funny type shit against Briz, which is why it didn't turn out the way he probably wanted it to turn out. But yeah,
Briz is
There's
hands
a Briz
down.
fan right here.
Briz is one of my
Me some
favorite
Briz.
people ever.
I mean, a Wavy
in
fan
battle
right
rap.
here.
And Wavy, but I love them both too, though. Briz is really dope, and he's really like once you get to know them, also it changes.
Can I tell you a random story that happened to us with Briz and T-Top and Rain? So we were all in, and I think we told you this when we were in Houston, and we were a product of.
I think I know all the Houston stories.
Right.
But go ahead anyway.
Like, you know how now in 2018 the big thing is people calling the cops for no reason.
Yeah.
And it'll be like, oh, I'm like black man sitting on the phone. Let me call the cops. So we're all outside of a hotel, and it was Rain, T-Top, and Briz, and two dudes recognized them and wanted to take a picture with them.
I know the story.
So we're all outside. The boys are taking pictures, and V's like, I think the lady from the hotel is calling the cops.
I just want to note that I am the only person seeing this.
Right.
I'm trying to go up to everyone like Briz. Briz is like, no, dude, fuck out. I'm like, all right, cool. Top. I was like, no, what you mean? I'm like, all right, leave. The cops are here. They're coming, and everyone's just in their own conversation. And I'm just trying to let you guys know we gotta pick it up and go somewhere else.
Right. And now I didn't want to be like,
We'll go to
yo,
jail.
I think the cops are coming
I don't want to get
because
locked up in Houston.
they already think I'm crazy. I already have like a history with these guys where they're like, all right, Lee, you're paranoid. But I'm sitting here like, you know what? This lady really saw them taking a picture and felt the need to call the cops, like if we were loitering outside of a hotel.
What it was is that the boys were pretty much like having a quick moment.
It's because they had red shirts on.
It was loud. Maybe we weren't being
They was
obnoxious.
ganging
though.
shit?
No. It wasn't being obnoxious.
They just
We were
had
talking
a red
outside.
shirt on.
And we were, at this point we were drinking a little bit. We were hungry. We were trying to plan where we're gonna go eat. So out of nowhere, I see this lady talking inside, and I see that she's kind of like moving like somewhat along away from the door so that they could go and lock the door. So I'm like, now I'm seeing this, and I'm like, wait, why is she doing all of that? And I see her still, like, she's telling them to get away from the door. I see her on the phone panicking, like calling someone, and at this point, y'all already know I'm trying to go up to everyone, like, guys.
Yo, that was crazy. I couldn't believe that profiling.
But they didn't want to hear it, so yeah. So last minute, but we made it out though. That was the good thing. We made it out right on time. Literally 3 cars, and we all hopped out.
Where did this bottle come from?
He said it was champagne.
I saw that one, the rosé. I didn't know about
right
this
here.
I'm sure
one.
y'all had the champagne.
Champagne.
See if I can pop that right into the
Careful.
camera.
Pop.
Damn, it should. No, it was sitting there. It shouldn't
like, my
shut
love.
up, right?
It might still.
Why?
I don't know. Go right. Imagine.
Happy
that
Give me
shit.
some paper towel just in case.
I will die screaming.
With dark side. I feel like Briz ends his prayers with dark side instead of amen. You guys will be surprised.
What's that
Briz
that's not showing? Can
Briz
you
is
see
one
that?
of the
Oh, just
smartest
show- oh,
people
shit.
in battle rap. I would say
Hey,
Briz and Rain
You would
are
be surprised.
my
That's what I'm
most
saying.
conscious, smartest,
When you get to
educated
know them on a
in battle
personal
rap.
level, you get to see that side. Like it's certain, like Rain, for example. Rain surprised me because I didn't really know Rain like that.
The rain.
And I met Rain
But
I met
that's my
two separate
nigga.
Rains. I
You
met
know,
drunk Rain and I met like sober, conscious.
I was so glad you met
Rain.
Drunk Rain because I'm like, yeah, that's Rain.
He's funny as hell. That guy is so funny.
But when we did get to go to Houston, we did, like, people wouldn't expect that. You would think, oh, it's a bunch of battle rappers. You guys are smoking weed, just chilling. And we were sitting there talking about
Power.
law of attraction, laws of power,
Manifesting
shit, the way you speak
You
to
can't
people.
be a dumb
the way you
motherfucker in
talk
battle
to
rap.
people.
You can't.
Exactly.
But not everyone, that's a misconception.
But see,
that
people would
have.
assume that.
Exactly. A lot of people sit there.
Gay ass.
Oh,
you thought it was
That's
good,
it.
right?
well, let's thank God none of us got knocked out.
I know, I'm like blocking my
Put a
eyes.
motherfucking eye out. That's corny.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you wouldn't
we
picture
did.
certain things. I don't know. You wouldn't picture. Not everyone, because if you really think about it, if
We
you
somewhat
go to OC and
Love
stuff
from
right now-
London. You got love from the UK. Sean from London said, Uncle Ra, how come you're rarely seen in front of the camera?
Oh, you gotta tune into.
Shout
the
out to
beginning.
London, man. This
Well,
I
again,
wish
one
I-
more time, I'll say because it's never been about me. I am a media personality that interviews battle rappers. It's always been about the battle rapper, not about me. So I am famous in my real life.
Ow! I was gonna say you're so selfless.
I
That
am
was
famous
so
in my
good.
real life, and I have a lot of love in my real life. So, I really not that bent on trying to become, somebody
The
in.
image.
Yeah, I'm not bent on that. But again, I'm doing this for y'all, for everybody that actually supports 15 Minutes of Fame. And, I know y'all, what he look like, I think it's so corny that I feel corny that I'm here to show people what I look like. But, but again, man, I know y'all fuck with me for so long, and here I am. I'm not big and dark skinned with a hat to the back. Like everybody always got this perception of what I look like. So I'm here.
Here he is.
Here he is.
Ladies
And now
and
do a lot of
gents.
people now when I almost said his real name, I won't put him out there. When Guy Felterthigh was doing the bar exam and doing all of that, did everybody know that was your son?
No.
Nobody knew that. Did I just blow that up?
People about to say shit right now.
Yeah,
Let's
right.
wait for a minute and see what.
You're the Morgan Freeman to the battle rap.
The
they
Morgan,
said.
damn, that's an ugly motherfucker.
For that one.
Cause the boy Mav's a dumb nigga. What y'all think about Verb backing out of the Iron Battle? I just
That's a
heard
whole nother conversation.
That's a whole nother story. We keeping it positive today. We wait.
Positivity.
Okay. They was not feeling that last year. I remember people used to be like, how are you coming into battle rap trying to speak positivity? But see, we all have the same mindset. We're not here to gain
Hey,
clout
fuck that.
off of people's
Here's my story.
badness.
I've been trying to
This is true.
get this goddamn girl for years. No disrespect to V. V came into battle rap a little later, but I've been trying to get with Duchess for so long to get her to come to 15 minutes. Can I tell this story?
Yes, absolutely,
live?
absolutely.
Trying to
Let's
get her to
talk
come
about
over
it.
here for so long. And at first, I thought she was like just not wanting to do the show because she thought I was trying to holler at her.
Yo, he always says that.
Because you
Verb,
don't know.
you have never gave us the creep vibe
Right.
or any of that.
I don't know.
Any of that.
So
And-
I used to always try to recruit her because no disrespect to any other platform she was on, but I was like, yo, she's bigger than that. You know what I mean? It's like she's not getting the look
Right.
that she's supposed to get. Like it's like I know she's part of such and such and such and such, but I never see her.
Yeah, that's the
You know what I mean? She's a pretty girl, but I never see her. Why? I never see her.
Right.
And now I'm telling my Finesse and Chill story, so I'm just gonna go right into my Finesse and Chill story since I'm here.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so like it's been a couple years, and I'm like, damn, why she don't, why she keep blowing nigga? I'm 15 minutes, and that's what my ego. Like I don't have no ego, but Lord,
You got hit with the curve.
oh
You got hit with the
Lord,
curve
I do that in real life. You know,
I'm like, hold up. I'm Uncle Rah-Rah, 15 minutes of fame. You know what I mean? Like, we popping, ain't we? And
Like, what's up?
No, I definitely.
and she was blowing me off. I was like, damn.
No, I
You know?
always. Every time I would see you and we would talk about it, like whoever I was hanging out with or I was dating at the time, I would be like, yo, you know, Unc wants me to come to 15 Minutes of Fame. And
you can't go with that.
I would
that
never.
handsome nigga.
No. I would never. You know, when I came in, you know, has Duchess met Duchess the battle rapper? Yes.
Yeah,
We're all aware of our names in this. Now, I will say in the beginning that was a problem, but we'll save that.
That's okay.
For another story.
That's
but
okay.
I have no issues with Duchess the battle rapper at all. But coming into battle rap, you know, I came in and I'm like, I was interning for Hot 97, so I'm like, battle rap. I was actually a fan. Like, I would watch all the Smack DVDs. I was into this. Jin versus Verse, I knew all the words to. Cassidy versus Mook, I knew all the words to. So when I came into battle rap, it was like,
That's
okay,
why I wanted her so
right.
bad,
I'm
because
like,
she knew.
I'm going to do interviews. I'm going to do this and that. But I was like so loyal to to what I was doing. And then my problem was, what we talk about all the time, is it was hard to give your opinion a few years ago.
Yes.
If
Still
you
is
were,
to this day. Shit.
but now we don't give a fuck.
Fuck it.
If you were to say, oh, such and such and such and such is gonna battle, I think this one is gonna win, forget about it. You were either gonna be in that battle, they were gonna talk shit about you. So I feel like it took me years to be able to not care about stating my opinion, which is why I was so into the positivity and let's talk about the good things, because I didn't want to, you know, step on anybody's ego. And I was like, let's promote all the underdogs. I tried that too, and it doesn't always work, but here we are, as it was all meant to be.
And then they started doing their
Yep.
finesse and chill from their dining room. And I'm like, fuck that. You know, I shot my shot one more time. I felt like a nigga trying to holler at a girl, and she been shooting me down for a long time.
One more game.
Finally, and now I got finesse and chill in the building.
Yes.
That's probably going to taste good as hell.
Right.
Mixed, right? I was just thinking that. I think we should throw
Well,
the
let's
red one in
let
there.
her do
Oh,
Let's
you
let
tested first.
Let's
You
see what
test
that
it
works
first.
like,
You
bro.
test it first. Do you have a favorite battle? Okay, put some of the red
right.
stuff in for
Oh,
us.
no.
Just a splash. Let me taste it. Do you have a favorite battle of all time?
No. But I can name some battles that when people would ask about battle rap, like if they don't know battle rap,
You would put them
and
on.
I'll try to introduce them to them.
What would be?
What I used to introduce them to was Hitman versus John John.
Okay.
All right. Then it became Hitman versus John John still, but Conceited versus Dumbfounded.
A lot of people say that.
Because that one has the bars, the funniness. I think that is for your grandmother, your whoever. Because remember, all battle rap is not for everybody.
It's relatable.
Facts.
It's
Right.
almost
All
relatable.
that's the best way to say it. All battle rap is not relatable. But Dumbfounded versus Conceited.
It's
You
universal.
got a short black guy versus a short Asian guy, and there's so many jokes and shit
Dumbfounded
back and
being the
forth.
one that was unbodied?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the same one?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Dumbfounded was in another movie. I can't remember the name of it, but actually it's in a Netflix series, I think. Not series, but a documentary.
Netflix movie?
A documentary, Dumbfounded. So, but yeah, there's a lot of people that people don't really remember. But now I got also Lux and Calico, believe it or not.
That's one of my favorites.
Rum Nitty versus Av. Ill Will versus Av. There's a couple more.
Ill Will versus DNA was good too.
Ill Will versus. There's a lot. Like the battle has to be a complete battle.
Okay.
It has to have a little bit of everything because you don't know who you're introducing to battle rap.
You know
Right.
what was one of my favorites that people would probably it would never get talked about was when they did the 2-on-2 event, and it was Marv One and Quest McCody versus Steams and Chess.
Fire.
That was me.
The windmill.
That
thing.
will never get out of my head. That battle, like I'm like, why is nobody talk about this battle? That was one of the best battles
It was
ever,
fire.
ever. And my old used to go to battle was John and T Top.
But that's a one rounder.
Was it?
Yeah.
That was so good. That one.
I have to say, for 2018, one of my favorites was Ketchup versus Mustard.
Yo, you know it's so cute.
It was though.
It was though.
Now that you mention it.
I think everybody loved that battle. And what's crazy is
I love that.
all of our friends that are not in battle rap will tag us to that because they'll be like, "We know you guys like battle rap, so look, catch up."
That was
We
so
way ahead of you. I already
fucking
saw it
dope.
100
That
times.
was so fire. I
Yep,
thought that
that's
was the
Immaculate.
coolest
Was it
thing.
Immaculate? They put that Immaculate and Disaster, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yo, that
Fire.
is too
That
funny.
was the dopest, like, little clip that you. And then so many kids were posting it, and they don't even know.
They don't
like,
know the real battle rap. Yo, somebody in the comments, who was that? Wasn't it Ilmac on one voice and Disaster on the other?
I know it was
can anybody
definitely
confirm
Disaster.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know
Yeah.
that it was them.
Yeah, I think it was
Definitely.
Ilmac and
That was his voice.
and-
Disaster
well,
was Ketchup.
Well,
right?
I ain't gonna lie.
Disaster was
I
Ketchup.
think Conceited started that concept. I hope I ain't starting no trouble. Because Conceited
Khan
was
does a
doing
lot
the
behind the scenes
toothpaste
that
versus
people
the
don't know.
toothpaste.
I remember that.
Right?
I remember that.
It was a couple of other things that he did. It
Mm-hmm.
was fire.
I
And
didn't see
then
that.
the ketchup and the mustard came out.
But
Conceited-
That was 2018, like, gold right there.
Conceited
You know what
doesn't
I'm
get a
saying?
lot of behind
It was
the scenes
Immaculate
credit.
versus Disaster.
That's dope.
I'm gonna take your word, John Michael Clark.
Conceited.
Why you put your whole name,
definitely-
John Michael Clark?
John Michael.
John Michael Clark Jr. the third from around the corner up the street next to Nana's house.
Grandma's cousin's brother.
That's funny.
I can't. Shout out to Khan, man. Do you think we're gonna see another Khan battle
Blizzy, what happened?
ever?
You was with us and then she just said, fuck them.
Lizzie died out.
Shout out to
Funny.
Little Blizzy who's here. If you guys want to know more Little Blizzy, if you go back to our old Finesse and Show episodes when we used to do FMK, we actually have one episode with Little Blizzy.
She trying to be Uncle Rah trying to be on the camera. I forgot she was there till her arm just went up on the couch because that's all I see, like the thing, like her hand.
That's it. Two
That's
pizza
funny.
knockout special.
Now this year, another event that I have to shout out while we're here is King of the Dot doing Decade, which meant
Facts,
10
facts.
years of King of the Dot. And this,
It didn't go according to plan. Man.
right.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
What happened? Because
Ice didn't make it through the
water.
customs.
Oh shit.
Now, just for the record, I mean, if I remember what was told was that his passport got wet. And, no big deal. He didn't think of anything. So he just got his passport, thought it dried out, boom, boom, boom. When he got to there and he opened it.
They wouldn't let him.
No, it was wet. So when he opened it, the shit was smeared.
Oh my god, it took everything out.
That happened.
Right. So, I think people weren't believing him. Shout out to Head Ice, man. He hit me up, man. We supposed to do an interview. So I'm letting everybody chill right now because of the holidays and the New Year. Hopefully after the New Year's, man, I get to talk to a lot of these guys that we need, to hear some things from. And Ice don't be giving a fuck.
Now that definitely happens in
But yeah,
Canada. There
sure.
was another battle rapper who
Sure.
I won't name that couldn't get into Canada for the same reason.
Mm-hmm.
That they're
If it looks a little
it
distorted,
was worn,
or
yeah, it
looks
was
fake.
worn and
Yeah,
torn,
yeah.
and they wouldn't let them in.
Worn and torn. We're leaving those things
Literally.
right behind 2018.
Literally.
What are some things you guys hope to see in battle rap for 2019?
Honestly, I mean, I've been such a fan of female battle rap that I would just like to see more females battle, even if it's gonna be, one on URL, one on RBE.
I want to see
You know
Couture
what I mean?
come back. I want
I'd love to
Tori
see
Doe. I
Couture
love
come back.
Couture and Tori Doe.
I like to see Gaddis come back. I hear she's supposed to be coming back.
I want to see Miss Hustle come back. I
don't think that ever.
I want Misfit to come back.
Yes.
Misfit.
Yeah, I love to see Misfit come back. 2019, I like to see Lady Luck come up to this show.
Yes.
I'm just saying, I'm
here
just
for
putting that out there.
Yes. Shout out to
kidding.
Lady Luck. I definitely spoke to Lady Luck. The problem was the holidays.
Yeah,
First it was like her
right on the
birthday.
holidays.
It was Thanksgiving, Christmas, her birthday. So I hit her up and I told her once that ball drops, I'm stalking her. She's coming. So Lady Luck will definitely come on for 2019. That's definitely a way to give it up for the ladies. I want to get Babs on here. That's my homegirl right there. That is definitely my homegirl. You know, we show love.
Babs from Making the Band or Babs from Queen of the Ring?
Same chick. Same chick. Different swag. She in her brand new bag. Shout out to Babs. That's my girl.
Babs.
Cheers to her.
Fucking, you know, I should have been making phone calls, maybe getting some people to talk some shit. Let me see if I can make some phone calls and get people to give me a what was their best moment of 2018. Let's see who I can get on the line. Let's see who I answer.
Shout
right
out
there.
to
Let's
We
call.
Go
Let's
Hard,
call
too.
Babs.
We Go Hard had a Thanksgiving, kind of like a fundraiser, not really fundraiser.
I didn't even
support. Know. Yeah, so they did something for Thanksgiving. They were giving out Thanksgiving meals to families in need and homeless. And
Hold on, Blizzy. You know you fucked up the whole setup over here, right? I'm just now looking at the camera. I haven't even been paying attention. I look at the camera. We're missing over there.
A person.
Yeah.
We just have it empty.
You ain't welcome here no more this year.
Wow.
For the rest of this year, for the rest of this year, you are not
she said
allowed.
the pizza took her spot.
For the whole year.
For the rest of 2018, you are not allowed back in the building.
That's a long time, honey.
I ain't gonna call nobody.
You guys have a favorite battle rap interview? Oh, look. First person to pop up. Shit, City. Shout out to City.
Shout out City, man. He retired this year.
He retired, but the show will still go on. There'll still be another.
Go on.
I think the end of January, there's going to be a We Go Hard event. Two events.
Shall we call City?
Call City.
Call City if you get him on the line. We go
Let's
hard.
See what the boy is up to.
Let's see. Shout out to City Map. Mike P. We're going to get Mike P on here for 2019. Hey, City. Hello?
Yeah, we got you live on 15 Minutes of Fame radio right now.
Hi, City.
You know, just a quick hey from your Champagne sisters. Guess what we drinking? Guess what we drinking? You'll never know.
Champagne. City, we just wanted to shout you out on our 2018 countdown. We go hard. We love you. You're our second family.
That's what's up. Shout out Uncle Russ too, man. Happy New Year and all that. I was treating y'all.
What up, City?
Yes. Yeah. So, what does City have planned for 2019?
You know me, level up, man. New quality, new cameras.
Okay. We talking 4K?
We talking 8K.
6K now.
Oh shit. We talking 6K. The price just went up, ladies and gentlemen.
Price went up, man. Price went up.
The price went up.
All right, so you scaring me here, man. I thought you were done. So tell me what's this all about? Because I still never got my last event interview.
Like I'm like
He said,
I'm back from like setting cards. Like I'm not setting no cards, no.
Okay.
None of that. But I'm not. I play behind the scenes with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding the steams down. Everybody else is doing cards. I'm holding them down with, you know, just whatever they need. But like I'm just chilling from just setting cards and paying for venues. They can do all that. I'm chilling.
You just trying not to do no work no more.
I mean, I got other things coming. I got other things I'm working on. So I got a talk show I'm working on. So
Yeah, talk that City talk show shit.
right, facts.
That's some 2019 vibes right there.
You're ready.
Oh, that's fire.
City, what was your favorite battle 2019? And we'll stop stalking you.
2018.
See, look, we drunk.
18.
We drunk.
Yeah. That wasn't on We Go Hard.
Let me see. Damn. I really don't know.
We gotta sit
City
down.
said all of y'all are trash.
Okay, what about your favorite battle on We Go Hard?
My favorite battle on We Go Hard for 2018 probably was a 2-on-2.
I knew you was gonna say that. Steams.
Yeah, Steve and True versus Chess and Zeus.
Yo, I was there. Love Day. That was for Love Day, right?
Love
Yeah,
Day.
Love Day.
Yeah, that
Love
was
Day
fire. We
so
was there.
lit,
Love Day was lit.
2018.
Shout out to Love Day. We go hard.
That's a fact.
All right, City, we're going to leave you here since we're on this live. We're going to call you back, just showing you some love.
Happy
some
New Year,
champagne in the cup.
City.
You're ready. Happy New Year. Love you.
All right,
Love
love
you.
too.
All right, later.
And City called me Uncle Russ.
Yo,
I always wanted to hear that.
Uncle
My
Russ.
man, yo, I get
Okay.
Uncle. I got that before. I get Uncle Rob. I get Uncle Rock. I get
Uncle
Uncle.
Rock?
Yeah.
That's random.
I can't remember. Like, there's so many different ones that I get. Motherfuckers be saying it with confidence too. Like I co-signed. Like, that's my name.
You know, I kind of went through that
Hilarious.
when I was bartending in the city once. I gave a lot of people different names, and then they would come in and be like, "Oh, Martha," and I'd be like, looking somewhere else, like, "Oh, yes."
Oh, you be lying.
I
That's
suck
me.
at that. As soon as you ask me, I'm like,
Why? I live a whole different life. I'm like, I'm a teacher. Then
No.
to someone else, I'm like, oh no, yeah, I'm a lawyer. Hello. Of
My
course I know
names
that.
wasn't. I didn't do that on purpose. People call me
No,
what
no,
the
no.
fuck
I know.
they think
I'm
they
just
heard.
saying. I kind of feel you on that because
But as a bartender, you gotta do that. You gotta
you
be
gotta
careful.
like, stay in tune with who you said you
Nigga
were.
be waiting for you outside.
Oh, it's happened. That's why you go. That's why you make sure you got the sweats. As long as you got the big sweats and the big hoodie that covers your whole face, they don't know who you are no more.
Female 2-on-2. Was it? Am
I
I
was just
bugging
gonna
that there was
say.
only one female 2-on-2?
what was that one? I don't. Oh no, it was
Tori
the only two. I didn't even see that one. I saw 40 and Bonnie versus K-Shot and DNA.
That's not a female 2-on-2.
right. True.
Unless I'm wrong, anybody in there, anybody still in there, let me know. Female 2-on-2 versus, I think it was Farrah and Shuni versus Tori and
I never saw that.
I think Don Lady.
Never saw that.
Who was the other person? Can you just Google that real quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up real quick on YouTube.
Remy Ma and Papoose versus Miss Hustle and Tay Rock. Set it up, Debo. Yeah. Actually,
They've been
that.
trying to have the girl on boy, girl boy versus girl boy.
Well, Miss Hustle versus Tay Rock. Miss Hustle and Tay Rock versus Jazz and John John is looking
That's fire.
closer and closer every day. Even Guy Felt the Thigh
I
name
can't
was
wait
difficult.
to see Jazz's next
That's
battle.
funny.
To be quite honest, I can't wait. Miss 1Z.
Yeah, I can't. Yo, when Jazz battles again, I'm gonna be so aggressive on that stage. No, versus with two girls. No, remember the girls? Farrah and Shuni battled.
Farrah and Shuni battled.
Loso and Street Hymns, but two girls.
No. Tori Doe. No, maybe it wasn't Farrah and Shuni. Who the fuck? Tori Doe and somebody else versus somebody else. I thought it was Farrah and Shuni. It was Farrah and
I want to
Shuni.
see Chrissy Yamaguchi this year.
Oh, type. Did you?
Tori and no. I'm gonna just put female 2-on-2. Give it up for the ladies.
Give it up for the ladies.
Now, quick question. Have you ever been in the middle of an interview when a fight started to pop off?
Or like an awkward tension.
Twice, maybe 3 times, but the one it was when I was talking to Verb and Mook, and the motherfucking dude, y'all didn't see that, and the dude with the cops was chasing the dude right through my interview,
Oh shit.
right through my cops. We was in Queens. People thought we was in Manhattan. Nobody knew, but we was in Queens, and I remember in the comments people saying, "Yo, in Manhattan."
Did you know
What?
that was happening?
Well, yeah, because it's like I'm standing here, Verb is here, Mook is there, and that was my face-off, my outside face-off that I had of them two. And we was chopping it up, boom, boom, boom. All of a sudden, I hear the shit from this way, and all of a sudden, and the dude start running, so I hit the camera. I was following him, here come the cops, and the cops, they tackled him, like right there. They tackled him,
Oh
and
my god! Right
yeah,
in front
we
of
was
you
bugging
guys.
out. I put it up. I put this shit up.
That is so funny.
I put the shit up. And there was another time, I can't really say who, but all I say is I was in Philly and some gun shit started happening.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's different.
I got audio, but I
No,
don't
that's
have
crazy
video.
you said that because the one battle I went to Philly for the return of Bill Collector. This was years ago when Bill Collector first came out, and
Was
they
I
were
there?
shooting outside. I don't remember. I know who did I go? I drove with Heavy Bags, so you wasn't there because we would
No,
all been
Hev
together.
drove with me every time I went to Philly.
Yeah, when I went to Philly, Heavy Bags picked up me, Nunu, and somebody else, and we went out there, and it was.
I wasn't there.
and it was the return
Was
of Bill Collector.
have still 15 Minutes of Fame?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Huh.
And we all took that trip out there, and there was something happened with the gun, and everybody ran outside, and I was like, "It's in the car! It's in the car!"
I was there.
You was there for that? You remember that?
I was there.
XL battle, J Murder battled that night, I think.
Did Angry Fan host any battles that night?
I don't think so.
I think
but at that time, I don't know if I knew Angry Fan. I knew there was like a big. I think I might have pictures from that night. I'm gonna find that. But that was a nice little road trip that we took. Shout out to Bill
Philly.
Collector.
Always shout out to Bill Collector.
I have not been to Philly yet for this battle rap.
We
scene
need
out there.
to. If Cassidy, if that's where the Cassidy battle,
That's
we don't
not
know
where
where.
it's at.
No.
No,
Oh,
that was a misconception.
that was a guesstimation.
Listen.
Somebody said that was Shine versus Bill Collector.
Nah, I would have remembered
No.
if K-Shine was there. Cause
Hey,
I
can
don't
you-
think
can-
Bill got to battle.
Can we go and give some shout outs to whoever's left? I see a lot of people already left. We had people popping up in there, but I see a lot of people already left. But
Right.
I see the people still hanging in there
We've been
with
here
us.
for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
They rocking with us.
That's Jamal. Oh man, T7M Radio. Don't I know you? Did you used to chime in with us, man, when we first started in like 2011? If you hear me, tell me if that's you. Is it Mitchell?
That's dope though. If you still got people that's been tuning in for that long, that's some loyal supporters and friends and YouTubers.
Yeah, I remember that TZ. If it's that's you. What's your name though? What's the Mitchell? Is it? What was the whole name? If you can give that out. I don't want all the ladies trying to find you and shit like that, but.
Yo, and ladies, I know after you watch this video with Uncle Ra, you're going to be mailing your panties to 15 Minutes of Fame, but
Stop.
you need to fall back. 'cause
Seven
he's not
Mitchell.
with it.
You used to rock with
I
when
feel
I
like
had
that
the
name
show
sounds familiar.
Freshman Mondays. Used to always rock with Freshman Mondays. Am I right? Seven Mitchell. I remember that name. Yeah. The final bar.
That's fire. Do you have all this old footage? Can
that
we
shit
put
is
together?
all on my channel.
I want to put together like a compilation of all these
Yeah,
old
when
footage.
people look at my channel and they see I got 699 million videos up, they don't understand. I'm bugging, but they don't understand that those were videos that we were doing that was getting no views.
Right.
You know what I mean? But we did it. We didn't give a fuck. We was again literally trying to give some people an outlet.
And,
And
it
that's
was a
dope.
passion.
Sure, no doubt, it was a passion, and I always remember Seven Mitchell. Always remember that dude,
that's
all the way
crazy.
back then. That's what's up. Shout out to you, brother, for still fucking with us, man. Appreciate you.
Yes. And again, guys, after this, I want you guys to go through all of the interviews and all the footage uploaded for 2018, even before that, and get familiar. Go watch the bar exam, because the bar exam is coming back 2019.
Yeah, but not to mention, there's so many fucking bar exams and the numbers are so low. So I'm like, everybody just the Charlie Clips. Every bar exam with Charlie Clips in it is like 300,000-400,000.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I
You
understand.
gotta like re-release it if there's a way to
I
like.
understand they like Charlie Clips, but there are so many good fucking episodes. The episode with Tay Rock, Danger Zone, and Ty Law, hilarious.
Right.
So much fun. Jazz, QB, and C3.
Right.
Crazy.
You had Mav, Cortez, and somebody else.
Mav, Cortez, and D Chambers.
Yeah, you had the NYB in the building. Yup.
Oh, come on, man. So many, man.
Ice
Marv
Quest
won.
and Marv, that's lit.
Yo,
you had
we-
you had the ladies on there.
We drove out to, I don't even know if people understand that. We drove to Detroit. That was for, I think Math battled, what's his name? X Factor Miles. Who did, that's when I first got the infamous Rex interview that K-Shine wasn't part of Dot Mob no more.
Okay. Oh, remember that juiciness last year?
That was Detroit. That wasn't last year.
That was the year before that?
That was a couple years now.
Damn, I'm getting
But-
old.
but-
I feel like
but-
everything was
but
last
we-
year.
Me and Guy Felter Thigh, we drove to Detroit. 10 hours.
Damn.
We drove to Detroit, had the bar exam shit in the car.
Wow.
Went to the event. We went to the event and then talked to Marvin Quest. Was like, yo, we just need a spot. The next day after the event, they had this whole little bar thing. Crazy. And then we did two. We did Head Ice, Marv 1, and Quest McCody.
With the lights around the bar,
with
it
the
had like
purple and
Christmas.
all
Yo,
that
that
shit.
was hot.
Sure. That shit was
I had somebody
fire.
ask me that one day if that's
Fire.
where we do this. They was like,
No.
"That's y'all studio," and I was like, "No,
Nah,
no.
that was Detroit.
Yeah, I saw that.
Then and we also did Big Cannon. Damn, what's her name? Miss Gracie.
Miss Gracie, shout out
Big
to
Cannon, Miss Gracie,
yo.
and Blue Magic. B Magic that day.
Motherfucking B Magic.
We did
Blue
2 bar
Magic.
exams that same day.
See, working.
And they were fire.
Y'all be
but people don't
working.
watch them. I
You
hate
gotta
that shit.
re-release. You gotta throw them back out there.
I do that sometimes, but people be like, "Oh, these niggas running out of content."
throw-
Nah,
No,
that's
nigga,
like
On a
that's
Throwback Thursday, boom, throw up a clip.
Man,
'Cause
I'm
maybe
about.
sometimes they just look for Charlie because Charlie's funny and he's got the punchlines, but sometimes
And you know what I feel like? I
I
feel like
Listen.
the new fans that are out here now that are all into media and all this shit, they might not have been up on the bar exam when the bar exam was out. So I feel
agree.
like they
I
need
agree.
to see that.
I
A lot of
agree.
these new people.
I think the last bar exam we dropped was more than a year.
Wow.
yeah,
I don't even remember the last one we dropped.
it's about
Wow.
that time.
Well, well, y'all know what's about to happen. I ain't got to tell y'all.
It's coming.
Y'all know what's about to happen.
It's so lit. 2019 is about to be
Y'all know
so
what's about
lit.
to happen. I ain't gonna lie. I was supposed to have one tonight.
Oh wow!
It just didn't happen.
It's
It was,
alright.
it was random and it was out of the blue, but I was ready to do it. God felt that I wasn't ready to do it.
He was like,
I'm ready to do it.
He's like, I need to do my makeup
That's
and
a
get my
fact.
life together. Shout out to Guy Felt That who always says he's gonna show up and pop in on Finesse
Yeah.
and Chill. 2019, he'll be back. 15 Minutes of Fame is gonna be all the way turned up in 2019. We're going into the year with the ball rolling. There's so many events already to look forward to. We already have
January is stacked.
January, February, we got that Harlem card. We got RBE. We don't know what's going on when this Cassidy battle is going to be. I'm already planning Houston in spring. I don't care what day they say it is. I'm out.
Y'all gonna hang out with me a little
Yes.
You know.
Pinky
Huh?
swear.
You know,
bit? Y'all didn't give a fuck about Uncle Ronald. Y'all just chilling.
you know what?
No,
We
last
wanted to explore
we had to
and
go
we
to
wanted
Pride.
eat real good.
Now that
Yeah.
y'all got out your system, y'all can hang out
Yeah.
with
We
me now.
could still eat real good.
You know what it is? When we went to Houston and everybody was at the face-offs, we were like, we're going to see these guys tomorrow. It's Pride. And we wasn't in New York for the gay parade. So we went to the gay
Had a whole
parade
lot
in
of
Houston.
gay stuff going on because y'all supposed to be at the barcode and y'all wound up.
We went to the
doing-
wrong barcode.
Barcode. We just didn't go to
We'll
your
always talk
barcode.
about that story.
Speaking of that, shout
funny.
out to Scotty, who through his event, the Houston Barcode event, it was called Home instead of Gnome because it was like the home of main event. Yeah. So at that event, they had the headphones where you could just tune out the crowd and you could just hear it. So I would love to know how everybody thought about that.
We were chilling with drag queens.
Yeah,
throughout
we
the
went to
night.
the other barcode.
We was in the wrong barcode.
But
we
shout
was
out
in
to
the right
Scotty
barcode.
for that. That was dope. I thought that was a very dope idea. A lot
See
of
that?
battle rappers
See
come
that?
out with dope events.
Andrea said, "Nah, I ran down some old bar exams a couple days ago. A lot of them you didn't even know exist. Am I right, Andrea?
Yep.
Huh? I fuck that.
Imagine a new
I'm
one.
releasing every bar exam from
Told you.
again.
Re-release.
You need to
what
get,
gotta
like-
do. Throwback Thursday, release.
Um,
Flashback Friday.
You ever did a
release.
bar exam with like surf?
Remember Monday? I'm creating
Remember.
shit.
You need to get like
Remember?
surf.
Surf's hard to get, man.
You know what I think?
On a bar exam,
No.
like some people, because
Maybe he doesn't know the answers.
well, I
Anybody
try-
who doesn't want to come on the bar exam, I feel like they don't know
Nah,
the culture the way they.
I tell them all the time, it's not just about being able to answer. Just come have some fun. The
That's it.
fans love to see the battle rappers outside of that
Out of
stage.
the element.
That's
they
a
want to see you
fact.
have fun, be funny,
Sure.
chill, laid back. What do
Sure.
you sound like when you're
Sure.
not just battle rapping?
Some battle rappers don't want to do that. You know, they're more comfortable letting their fans see them on
And
stage. Like,
I'm
nah,
not gonna say
let
no
it go.
names, but some battle
battle rappers have a great stage personality, and then when you talk to them outside of the stage, it's kind of like.
Right.
The views and perceptions of V are not those. No, but you're telling the truth though.
But
It's a
I say
fact.
no names.
It's
There's
a
no
fact.
names in this.
You ain't gotta say names.
It's
People
like
know.
your
Everybody's
personality
different.
has to, outside of battle rap, a lot of these guys forget that the interviews, the selling of your fight, your promotion, your personality is what will get you in there.
But you know what it is? Human. You're human. Some people don't care for the limelight. They have a talent.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they don't care for all the hoopla. They want to get on that stage.
So
They
long as
want
your
to fuck
talent
you up
speaks
and go
for
on his
itself,
own.
That shouldn't be
Yeah.
a problem. But some people have some talent, but they need
Right.
some
Like
promo.
example, shout out to Mike P. When Mike P came out, he was doing videos battle rappers be like, the same way
Right.
Jay Black did.
Yeah, he was funny.
And Mike P was imitating Averb in his living room. And we was like, wait a minute. This mofo can rap. Like, hold up. Come here real quick. So a lot of people, your personality might show us stuff about you that we didn't know. Your personality could boost you from here
Facts.
to here.
Facts.
To here.
Facts.
Talk
I
about
hope
it.
me being on this motherfucking show don't boost my shit from here to here. Like, fuck that nigga Uncle Rob. Yeah, but that's a fact. I mean, when you're in the limelight like that, it matters, man. People like to know that you're a likable, regular person,
That's
and you're
a
not a
fact.
fucking asshole.
They want to relate.
You know?
They want to relate to what you live or what you see
Sure.
or what you say.
Sure. I like I say, you go. Let's talk Adrian Broner, right? The fucking asshole of y'all, right?
Oh my
You
God,
wanna
he
talk
was
about
the
that shit?
rudest.
The
He
The
was,
views and the perceptions of V and Duchess.
oh my God, like
Asshole, capital A.
anybody else would be like,
Yeah.
if you could go back to the known battles and you could see our expressions, not just us, everybody on stage was looking at Adrian Broner like, what is this man's problem? Like,
Yeah.
I'm
you
sorry.
think people
There was a girl
cool
that
and they're
was
not.
like 90 pounds soaking wet, and and she was wearing like a nice like big baggy shirt because it was cute. It looked cute. I thought she was cute that night. And he grabbed her, like picked the shirt up and moved her to the side, and I was like, "What the? Who do you know her? Like,
this is not gym class, Broner.
ugh."
So rude.
Hopefully for 2019 we got some battle rap etiquette.
Right.
We need to start that up.
Like, do you guys
Yeah.
want the girls on the stage or do you want just like this
If
big
you're a
meat
man,
fest?
let's refrain from the pushing of the ladies on stage. Also, one thing I would like to say that would be perfect for battle rap etiquette. If you're tall as shit, let
Stand
the
in the
short-
back, nigga.
Stand in the
I
fucking
see.
back.
Yo, because
Damn.
V be like, oh boy, they stand right in
We
front
was
of
good.
me.
In, y'all was good
In
in
Houston, yeah.
Houston, though.
I'm only 5'4". There's only so much I could see, and people love to just
I
come
hate
to
that
the front.
shit.
It's like, come on, I'm short. I'm not blocking you.
And if you see us at events, and that's Uncle Ra included, if you want to say what's up, just say what's up. So many people wait till we get back home and they're like, I was standing behind you with the
We'll
red
be
shirt.
That's because y'all ladies. Motherfuckers will say something to me. They hear me talking, be like, Uncle Rob?
Oh, that's so cute.
That's cute. That's cute.
At first, I was like, damn. Like, now it's like I gotta deal with it. It's like, oh shit. But hey, yo, even if we was in Orlando and we took the big group picture, did anybody see that?
Yeah.
Can I talk about that for a
Yes,
minute?
yes. I'll
Do
pull
y'all
it up so you
understand
can look at the
Lux,
picture.
I'm gonna tell y'all how that went down. Lux said, yo, Uncle, we need to take a picture together. I'm like, who? Me and you? I was like, he's like, nah, man. He said, I need to get everybody together. I said, who? Me? He's like, yeah, I need you to get. So I went around, and of course, I had to use his name. So I said, yo, Lux said we need to get together and get a picture.
Oh, you gotta get
Tilt it
closer.
forward.
Go
Oh, yeah.
to Unk's page on 15 Minutes of
Yeah.
Fame and you can see the culture.
So I'm bringing this up because of what you were talking about, the short people shit too.
Yeah.
So if you see me where I'm at, fucking Suge is in front of me.
Right here. I see you
Like,
right here.
yeah.
Come on.
You
like
should.
the tallest,
JB's
biggest
behind
person
you.
there.
P.
I was good. If Suge was kneeling, and then
Jazz
when they
is
took
in
the
there.
picture, he
Quest.
was everybody
Briz.
was there.
Everybody.
Tay-Rock. Geechee.
Mm-hmm.
Fleet. Yo, I noticed my boy Fleet been getting mad interviews lately. Shout out to Fleet and
I even put Fleet
WX.
name in the last interview.
Yeah,
I
I
did.
saw that.
Niggas
Shout
be
out
killing
to
Fleet. Who the fuck is he?
If you know if you in it, then you know who Flea is.
But see, now, you know what? I I wish we had like 5,000 people paying attention right now because people don't understand. That's one thing I wanted to talk about. Shout out to all the fans.
Definitely.
Shout out to all the fans. We love y'all. Battle rap is not battle rap without y'all. 15 minutes of fame is not 15 minutes of fame without y'all. You know, but there's a lot of people in the battle rap culture that y'all do not know who plays a major part. And I know sometimes y'all see them on camera like, yo, Smack, who the fuck is this nigga? But yo, there are a lot of people, like that picture we put up, like there are so many people in that picture that y'all don't know who they are, but they play such a major role in battle rap. And I just want to say that. So sometimes y'all gonna see people.
There's a lot of know-it-alls that swear y'all know everything.
Sure.
And there's people that are not in the limelight that y'all don't even know.
Facts.
Right.
Facts. You know what I mean? And unless you're in these environments and at these events and around these people, you don't know who they are. The truth is, there were times I'm going to events early on and I didn't know who a certain person was. And I say what's up to them, but I always was kind to them.
You know what? There's
And
people
then you see
that
them again.
I don't even know online, period. I don't even know anything at all social media wise, but I see them at every stage, at every fucking battle that I go to. And I'm like, hey!
True fans and battle rap culture participants.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and I say this to make sure that everybody that be shitting on Flea my man.
That's
Flea
the bro.
NWX.
That's the bro. That's
Flea
one of my
NWX.
favorite people. That's who that. If y'all
Sure.
wondering who Flea is, Flea is.
What? And he's mad chill. How could you say anything
That's my
about
guy.
Flea?
Exactly.
That's my guy. He'll probably never hear this, but just for y'all that don't know,
I'm
Flea is
gonna
that
clip
guy.
it and I'm
my
gonna send
guy.
it to him later. Shout out to Flea. Shout out to everybody in battle rap who definitely has been there for a long time. I know battle rap gets the bad stigma sometimes. We met somebody recently that was like, oh, I never been to an event, but I watch it because I don't know if I could be around that. It's aggressive. And we were like, what?
Nah.
It's like a family
Nah.
reunion when you go there. When I tell you everybody
So
is
much
sweet
love
to
in
each
that
other.
way.
Everybody.
So much love.
So much. I don't care what goes on Facebook, YouTube, behind the scenes. When everybody's in that building for an event, it literally feels like a reunion.
school.
Yeah, like a high school reunion. I could
It's
be
always
mad at
like a reunion.
I could be mad at everybody. I could have just argued on Facebook, and when you go to an event and everybody's like, "Hey."
Shout
It's
out
just
to
a
fucking
great
battle
vibe,
rap, man.
man.
The community is,
Growing.
it keeps growing and growing. And like I say, if you're not a part, and shout out to everybody that thinks they're part of the culture. You're not part of the culture if you don't actually are part of the culture. Was that like the dumbest shit ever?
I know,
But it's
like,
a difference, man. It's a difference because, like I say, like I was saying about Flea and other people, like there's so many people that are part of this culture. If you're not there, you don't get to know who these players are, man. And there are a lot of people, man, just great people, man. Just good fucking
Absolutely.
people. So
There was even a person, I remember, well, I can't think of his name right now, but I know we went to Houston. And
was it
that's-
Uncle Ra? Because everybody says he's a
Nah,
great
we-
guy.
we-
guy.
We know him.
He's a good
cool
one.
dude.
one of the good ones.
We went to Houston and we were on stage lighting up. And then we turn around and we see somebody that would seem familiar. Like, I don't know where I saw him, but I'm like, he's really familiar. And he slowly came up to us and we started talking. And I'm like, we've seen you here before. Your boy. We was just talking about him the other day that we had a picture with him and Nunu was to the side.
Oh yeah. He's
today.
from Houston.
Oh,
And
he's from Houston.
He's from
see?
Houston, and he's a battle rap fan. So
we
we were,
definitely saw him in the stage before that.
yeah, we saw him somewhere else.
Up here, probably.
And then when
Real
we got
fan.
to Houston, he bought a stage pass,
And
so
he's
he
like,
was
"You
chilling
guys
with
look
us.
familiar." We're like, you
look familiar, yeah.
And, just, like,
And it's funny
unraveled.
because as soon as they announced the Lux and Verb, everybody from Houston hit us up and was like, "Are you girls coming back? Like, you guys gonna be out here?" And I'm like,
I'm still
Ain't
getting
nobody
Yeah, we
hit me
are.
up
we
to ask
still
me
get
out.
messages now.
They're like,
y'all are
yo,
coming back.
people are hitting us up like, "Yo, how
That's
can we
fire.
get the stage passes? This, and that." So I'm definitely gonna make sure that we get to Houston this year.
Oh my God, it's
And
so
my-
Spring
good.
trip.
we gonna share a room
We gonna
so
go-
I can take all of those pictures with the short shorts and the like y'all was doing. I seen them all. Y'all motherfuckers was chilling.
Okay.
We
alright.
went and got a whole
that's
apartment.
fire.
We went and got a
I
whole
ran
house.
in-
At least y'all know
For
Houston,
Houston.
now. Now y'all
Yeah.
can go back
We
in.
love it.
That's
And what's the
a
name of
fact.
the joint we gonna go eat at?
This is it.
This is it.
Yes,
Is it?
I can't wait.
Or I cannot. They were so beautiful to us. I just want to. I can't
We-
wait to go back.
Oh, and
Are
we
going
gotta
to eat there.
yes, and we gotta hold Debo to his promise because he was supposed to go with you to Vegas.
What
He
the
didn't go
fuck
to
is that?
Vegas, right?
No, he did.
So Debo said that if we would have all went to Vegas, he would have got drunk because he don't really be drinking like that. So,
What?
well, not at
Volume,
drinking like that?
volume
No,
2,
it
that
does.
motherfucker was rocking. Debo was in every interview I did in volume 2 in Orlando. Shout out to Debo,
Drunk interviews are the worst.
my brother.
Are they
I
the
s-
worst? I don't know.
I saw
Sometimes
myself.
They might be the best.
But before we get out of here, let's just talk about one more time that drunk interview. So Glueezy, you were interviewing Glueezy and Ryder, and my drunk ass walks in the middle, and I'm like,
You was good though, wasn't you?
when I watched the video, I
You
was
just
like,
Cotty chunked the interview.
I
and
was
shit.
like, okay. But before that, I was like, yo, I don't remember doing that. I don't remember walking
Meanwhile,
up with
I'm
that.
watching
No.
her walk towards you guys like, no. Oh, too late.
That was
I'm allergic.
Queens. That was strike 2.
yo,
that
and I
was
was
the
so,
strike.
yo, I love you. You know I love you.
Yes.
And you know I love you.
Oh, shit.
But god damn, when I looked at that footage when I got back, I was like, these bitches.
Let me just say
Yo,
that
we
we
were-
were given a whole real life video camera, and when Judge grabbed it, she
I'm like-
thought it was a cell phone, so she was boomeranging.
Everything.
I even saw her at one point. Chess was sitting down by the speakers, like, and she was like,
Right.
Zoom
You know what it is? Yeah, I was so drunk that I was ready to do the interview, but then I was like, am I invading their space? Because like Babs was sitting down and I just turned on the camera and I'm putting it on her and then I'm like, wait, I didn't even ask her.
Mind you, let me
She
tell you.
wanted to talk right
This
now.
is how you know you're fucked up, right? She comes up to me and I'm fucked up too, so this sucks. So she comes up to me and she's like, I think after she just filmed Chess, like with this boomerang shit, and she's like, I think we got it. This is solid. I'm like, you got Chess?
You
She's
ain't
like,
got
yeah.
shit.
I didn't get
She's like, he's
shit,
gonna be
yo.
so proud. And I'm like, oh, this is fire. And we left so confident that.
Yo, I gotta pull up the
my
footage
God.
and pull this up. I gotta get a clip of this and get a clip of the chess footage and then put it in there so
And
we
then
can
the
see
next
what the
day
fuck
we
she was
woke
talking
up.
about.
I called her in the morning and I'm like, yo, I think we fucked up.
Nothing. There was nothing I could use.
Yo, and then it was, mind you, my own mother told me, she said, if y'all don't remember how y'all was at that event, go watch some interviews. Bitch, we saw our
Your
own
mom's-
interviews. I was like, Mom!
Now, do
I
y'all
did it.
remember what y'all was supposed to do at that event? When I gave y'all the camera, what the camera was for, and what y'all was supposed to do?
Yeah.
What do y'all really remember?
We were
What was
supposed to, like, the outfits. Our
Okay.
our whole thing was
What
the
are you
outfits.
wearing?
And what I did, I was,
Right?
like, getting a
She
close-up
don't
on
remember.
people's sneakers.
Listen.
Then, like, backing up.
Not just looking. You're supposed to ask them, like
What
they
are
do.
you wearing?
What are you wearing?
Who are you wearing?
Right, like they do at the Oscars. and the
Never
red
again will
carpet.
we drink on the way to an event. I'm going to wait till we get to the event to start
Tip,
drinking.
never drink through a straw. If you want to get fucked up really fast, drink through a straw.
But we had
Oh.
Henny through a straw.
Tip.
I might have to agree with that. Because when you
Absolutely.
drink through a straw, you just tend to just.
It's more intense.
That's what it
and
was.
gets you
We were
faster.
drinking Henny and Monster through that shit.
Never do
And
it
if you
again.
don't want anybody to get good footage, give your cameras to V and Lee.
Yes.
If you want really good footage,
Oh, shit.
don't give them.
2 oxtails and empanadas in the building.
Who's in the building?
What's
Henny
up,
P.
guys?
What's up, Uncle Paulie?
That's definitely our 15 Minutes of Fame radio family.
That's a
Shout out
fact.
to you guys. Shout out to everybody that came on 15 Minutes of Fame this year. Besides, with Finesse and Chill, Oxtails and Empanadas, I believe Ciroc had a show for a little while. Now we have the Queens of Rap.
Queens of Battle Rap.
Queens of Battle Rap show.
Fridays.
That's so lit. Shout out to everybody that's
Slow motion, baby.
doing a
Slow
damn
motion, baby.
thing.
Uncle Paulie's in the building.
Let's
2 oxtails and an
all
empanada.
shine. 2019 is all about shining and getting our movements
That's a
together.
Yes.
fact. That's a fact.
Guys, you guys can go back, like I said, after this. Check out all the interviews Uncle Rod did from
Hold up,
the
guys.
beginning of time.
Mickey's Soul Food if you come to Houston.
Oh, yeah. I'm down.
We're going to have to test that out. We're going to have to remember that.
Remember you said that.
Mickey's Soul Food.
That's
Yeah.
what they said.
Where is it at?
Shout out to
I don't know. They said
Drew
that's in
FPG.
Houston.
Oh, Houston.
Yes.
So we got to find that.
You paying Blue?
Okay.
Again, like we said, if y'all want to check out the bodied Q&A, that's in there from 2018.
15 minutes of
Calico's
fame is
Pops
my
interview,
TV program.
that's there.
We love you,
2018. Orlando, North Carolina, Virginia, Houston, you name it. Unkle Ra was there.
That's a Snapple top fact.
That's a snap.
I was
Volume 1,
too
Volume
many
2,
places.
Volume 3. All of those.
I'll
Pearly
be at volume
Gates
1,
1, Pearly Gates 2.
Goddamn, I missed one ARP on one RBE event. I can't remember which one it was, but that was the time where most people don't know that I actually debated on giving this shit up.
Really?
Nobody really knows, but I took a hiatus.
You had a moment and you were like,
I had
We
a
all do, though.
big moment.
We all have
I had a
moments.
big moment. And then all of a sudden I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I love this shit, man. I love battle rap. And I think
Battle Rap loves you, Unc.
that just being around it, like if I was just watching it, I'd probably be just a regular fan.
Right.
But to be in the fucking, what is it called? The trenches, the trenches. Salute. To be in the trenches is just a different feeling, man. I'm sorry.
It is.
I love everybody that love battle rap, but if y'all are not in the trenches, it's just
I'm telling you.
it's just different, man.
I
It's just
can't
different.
say it enough. You have to be there. You have to feel it. You have to see it. You
Yeah.
have to like see it for yourself. You have to see how the people feel in the crowd. You have to see the energy that the battle rappers come with when they hit the stage.
Facts.
And you have to see the stage crowd too, because they're crazy too. And everyone's just getting, it's good vibes all around, period.
Good vibes, good vibes.
No.
Unc, any shout outs you want to give?
I want to shout out my favorite radio show
Yeah.
other than Two Oxtails and Empanada, because now I know you watching P. I see you watching P. I see you watching P. No, but I love you girls.
love
Thanks
you.
for actually participating in this with me tonight. Thanks for doing your show here. Shout out to Two Oxtails and Empanada. Shout out to my man Sean Nomad with the Queens of Battle Rap on Fridays. Oh, Pete said something that might
We've yet to
Might
meet
be
him,
bad.
but we're so excited for this show. We can't wait.
Yeah, one day I'm gonna get everybody together. Actually, it probably might be a little while, but I can tell you what, we are approaching 8 years of 15 Minutes of Fame.
Ooh.
When we hit 10 years, I'm gonna have another barbecue. I used to do barbecue
I was
the
gonna-
first year,
I was gonna
second
say
year,
that.
third year. Yeah, we kind of stopped it, but 10 years doing another barbecue.
I'm seasoning the meat.
Gonna have
Pause.
everybody there.
Pause.
Definitely want a barbecue.
Little bit, P. Don't get mad, nigga. Don't get mad because I'll drink with y'all.
Be jealous because we came first, Tommy.
Yes, group hug. Make sure you guys tune in to 15 Minutes of Fame. Make sure you guys check this out. This is going to be up for a while. It'll be cut up. This is the last time you'll see Uncle Ra for, I want to say till next year, but he might just sit on here later and we ain't even going to know about it.
don't even know.
Unc's just going to leave his house and be like, we live, baby. What's up?
We live.
I'm gonna get a
Finesse and chill without
notification.
finesse and chill.
15
Yes.
Minutes of Fame just went live. Make sure you guys tune in for next week.
And
We
you
got a
know,
lot of surprises.
you know what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna go look for this music that you speak of that you used to rap about, and I'm gonna look for an Uncle Ra freestyle or some old music that
You
you
want to
did.
hear some Uncle Rod shit?
Yes.
Go to YouTube.
Okay.
Type in 15 MOFE Ghetto.
Ghetto. Okay. You did a remix to Ghetto, the Akon song?
No, this is my own shit. I made the music, wrote the song, and I edited the video on my goddamn self.
One man band.
The
okay.
video is all clips of The Wire.
Oh.
Because what is more ghetto than The Wire?
I think you did say something about that before. All
there
right, I
you
want to
go.
check it out.
and
Definitely
you can
gonna
hear
check
some
it out.
vintage Uncle Rod talking some shit.
See?
With
Check
some
that
good
out. You heard it
Wire
here
back.
first. 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Shout out to every fucking body that tuned in tonight. Andrea, you always here. We love
Always
you,
hold
baby.
it
Bobby
down.
Tsunami. You know, there's a lot of y'all, man. Let me make sure I scroll through. Blue,
Jamal, shout out to Jamal. Jamal was
always.
definitely
That's
in the
Jamal.
chat.
Yeah. Who else we got in there? Heistman, Defoe. I don't know why y'all motherfuckers be
We
having
need
these like
some real easy names. You
Facts.
guys are real creative with this shit.
Victor Vega. You know, I know. What's your boy? What's our favorite friend that always in here talking shit?
Tyler.
Tyler,
bro.
Andrea Speaks is on every fucking thing we ever do,
That's
and
why I
I love you,
her.
Andrea.
Yes,
Appreciate you. My man Seven Mitchell, appreciate you tuning in, bro. I've been seeing you on here lately. I appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. 2019, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm about to add a couple additions to this thing, man, and we're gonna start making this visual look a little better. We're gonna be adding some different things, man. I can't stay still, so we try to be creative and innovative. So we working. And I think that's it, man.
And shout out
And
to
look
Norbs.
and look at this motherfucker just showed up.
Norbs, you're a little late, but
Oh, come on, Norb. We gave you a whole shout out.
We talk about you for almost
Oh
like
my
3
God,
minutes.
Norb, we shouted you out. We shouted out that you got married this year, had a
shouted out your
baby.
baby.
We said we love your
He
wife
said,
on
Uncle Ron,
this
take his shirt off.
show.
This nigga's stupid.
come on.
Norb, when we get off air, make sure you run it back from the beginning because we definitely shouted you out in the beginning and said that we love you, we love your whole family,
Well, we love your baby more than anything.
and your
Really.
wife. I'm a fan.
Yes.
I love your wife
Shout
more
out
than
to
you
your
do.
Hey,
Yeah! Give it up for the ladies. Nah.
Thank
Tell
you, everybody.
my niece and my granddaughter I said,
yes.
I love y'all. He
Yes.
said, I love my wife too.
Yes.
You're fucking funny, Norm.
No, I might love her as much as I love your mom.
And
Have you ever seen
definitely-
Norb's mom?
Yeah.
Hot.
I used to date her.
Really?
I love
Hot.
her ass. That's
No
why
way.
he's mad at me now.
Hot
I have yet to see a
tea.
picture.
Shout out to Norb, man. Shout out to everybody in Battle Rap. This has been a great year.
Definitely shout out to Norbs. Always tuning in, always showing us so much love and support. So cheers to you, Norbs.
Cheers.
Yeah.
And
Cheers.
the baby.
2018 has been a wonderful year in Battle Rap. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys.
There's
for
my man, Trey Leezy.
Geechee or Shine. He loves that though.
Yeah, you want me to tell you who finally want me to tell you who won that, Trey? Say yes, and I'm going to tell you who I think won.
Norbs said my mom, though, does
He knows I love his mother.
Yeah, we see if he replied. No,
But shut though. What she look like, Norbs?
Hot.
I used
He
to
said
date his
yes,
mother. That's
yes.
why he used to think I was his father. And when he found out I wasn't his father, it broke his fucking
He
heart.
said yes.
I
Who
still
did
love
you
him.
say? What are they asking? Geechee or Shine?
Gay Gotti. K Gotti won. K Gotti won. I fucked that up. K Gotti won.
Because both of them.
You
You know what's funny is I'm gonna listen to that battle one more time because I gave it to Geechee because K-Shine didn't sound like K-Shine to me.
Yes,
That wasn't
See,
K-Shine.
people still talking about that. People don't really understand that. K-Shine always had that energy and performance in his battles.
I'm used to him rapping fast. I'm not used to him talking like this.
But they said that. I forget if it was verb versus verb, before versus verb, or after versus verb. People were saying he was talking too fast.
Norv said, y'all know I'm a Crip now. I almost spit my drink out. Yo, that last event was Bloods versus Crips for real.
No, you are a fucking piece of work.
I can't.
Let's get real gangster right now. Let's see what happens here. Let me see what happens here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. This is how we're going to end the show?
Listen.
This is how we're going to end this.
Let's go out with a bang, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go out with a bang.
That's the Jersey bias. Hey, I'm not biased at all, especially now when it comes to, he said block.
Let's see how gangster you really are. Ain't nobody block, motherfucker. Here we go.
I'm from Nutty Block. First and foremost, Uncle Rob.
What up, handsome?
What's good, you beautiful human?
Yo, I really was gonna take my shirt off, but I figured since the girls was here, I didn't want to fuck shit up.
That's a good move, man.
Yeah.
That's a good move.
What up, man?
Happy New Year.
Man, putting the baby to sleep. She's with my wife in the room.
Aww, that cute
Yeah,
little
ready to go
baby
live
with
at
his
9.
cute cheeks.
You know, gonna talk some shit.
Word. Shout out to Norbs at all. So once we get off, Norbs will be live after that.
Huh?
You said you'll be
Yeah,
live at
like
9?
At 9. Yeah, I think so, like 9 o'clock. maybe
Man,
9:30.
fuck your show.
Hey, man, that's cool.
Don't nobody give a fuck about your show.
Here, we support everyone and each other.
I'm gonna leak photos.
Oh, shit.
Don't you leak those photos.
Yo, it's crazy. He
And they used to call him Uncle Rara.
Don't you leak those
All right,
photos.
so how about this? 2019, all of us three have to go take a trip to go visit Norb in Atlanta. Next event, next thing he does.
Yeah, when he put a PG together that's worthy of us going down there.
No, I'm actually throwing a big event in Tampa in March, so just stay tuned for that. It's going to be kind of...
In Tampa?
It's going to be wicked.
Don Marino on there?
There's the wife. Hold on. I'm going to put on Uncle Ron.
Hi, babe.
Hold on, it's Uncle Ron. What are you
Oh, shit. Did she really say she don't want to talk to your dirty uncle?
No, she said I don't want to talk to nobody. That's babe. That's right, babe. That's why I love her.
She's a little sick. She's under the weather, so.
Little firecracker. Love that girl.
All right, you tell him, babe. You fucking tell him what it is. Ladies.
She ain't got time for these antics.
It's all good, man. I told you, y'all the like the hottest fucking couple, man. I just love y'all together. I don't know how you got that lucky, but I'm happy for you, bro.
She really did get lucky. I agree with you. She really got
She
lucky.
really got lucky.
Oh, here we go.
I can't.
You funny, my
Shout out to
nigga.
Lawrence, ladies and gentlemen.
So what we doing tonight on the Norbs It All show?
I don't know. I was going to debate, do prettier women in battle rap have an advantage over the ugly ones? So I wanted to talk about that.
Should we call
Nah, hell no. Because what? No, they don't fuck with me. I'm pretty as hell. They can't stand me.
No, I'm talking about ones that rap.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you think if you're a pretty girl and you battle rap, you have an advantage if you're not a pretty girl in battle rap?
Absolutely. I mean, it's not even if you're pretty, like for instance, if a girl's not feminine or she doesn't want to show a sex appeal and stuff, she's going to have a harder time to get on. There's a lot of girls with great resumes that barely get a big matchup, and then a girl that maybe looks good in a bikini or something like that. Everybody's, wants to
That's
see her.
true. That's true.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been looking for Looney Devine to come back for
That's
a long
true because
time.
let me tell you something. They said Casey J, and I didn't even have to hear her say anything. I was like, I love her. She's my new favorite. Casey J for the win. So
Casey
that's
J,
true. That's
she's fire
true.
and she's sexy. So.
But that's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, you guys are talking about the ones that aren't as appealing or that don't put themselves out there as much. But
that's a good topic, though. I'm glad I thought of it. We're about to go live right now and do that show.
It's all low.
That's a fact.
Yo, that's funny as
Tonight
hell.
on 15 Minutes of Fame Radio. Does it matter if you're a pretty battle rapper or not?
I can't.
Nah, that was fire, though. Yo, hey, I appreciate you calling into the show, even though I called you. Listen, man, I gotta make it look good.
Gotta make it look good.
Listen, I gotta make it look good, man. I saw your number popping up like 100 times. I said, finally, let me answer this nigga. Oh, it's Norbs. Hey, yo, man, I love you, man.
Yo, Norb, so we heading out to Atlanta, right?
We gonna come see you. We love you, Norm.
Right, he just hung the fuck up, man.
Yeah, because his wife was like, nope, you ain't talking to them bitches.
She putting that
Not
baby,
today. She's mad
putting
cool.
that damn baby to sleep.
Right.
Yo, hey, we out of here, man.
We outta
shit,
here.
We rocking, man. Fucking
on.
2 hours.
I need to heat up this pizza. I got things to do.
Huh?
Pizza.
We had a good time, though.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, like I said, make sure y'all go back through all of Uncle Ra's interviews from not even just this year, but all the years before that. Big staple in the battle rap community. I think if you want to tell the battle rap story of 2018, it's safe to say you can go to 15 Minutes of Fame and watch it like a little story. Because Unc got all the interviews. Unc was there. Every event. Everywhere. Shout out to everybody who tuned in and rocked out with us. We called City today. Shout out to We Go Hard. We got to talk to Norb. Shout out to Norb, who will be live at 9 p.m. on his podcast.
Norbs it all.
Shout out to all you guys for tuning in and sharing this Sunday before the New Year with us.
Happy New Year to all of y'all and your family. And top of the year, we'll be back and doing what we do, man. Finesse and chill every Wednesday. 2 oxtails and an empanada every Tuesday. Every Friday, Queens of Battle Rap. And if y'all are in the podcast, just the audio, I do a podcast here. It's called The People's Podcast. Y'all can follow them on Instagram. Y'all can check out some of their podcasts on iTunes and all that. Very good podcast. It's like I'm working, but I'm sitting there enjoying myself.
Nice.
You know what I mean? It's like they actually. I mean, it's just fun to do it. So anytime you working and you enjoying it, it's a fucking good thing.
Oh my God,
The People's Podcast. Y'all make sure y'all check them out. Follow them on Instagram too.
Okay.
That's it, man.
So happy New Year's, guys.
Happy New
Hopefully you guys get
Year.
nice and fucked up and have some champagne in your cups and some blessings for the new year.
Make sure you guys tune in on Wednesday because we got a lot of surprises going on. I told you we're going into the new year going crazy hard for 15 minutes of fame. So make sure you guys tune in next week.
Let's go.
How we doing?
The Spice Girl. I'm so trying to get this.
Oh, you hear this? Read between the lines.
I
nigga.
see that.